Hi.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Quick, I'm copying links and stuff. Someone else take the big intro starty bit.
Hi.
Hello and welcome. Oh, Prue, you go.
Oh, okay. Hello, welcome
No,
to Chasing Tails, baby. No crit roll this week. Guess who is streaming this Thursday? It's us. We're here to hang out and tell you stories. This is Dungeons & Dragons 5e, if you weren't aware, by every context clue. And yeah, we're here to tell you some stories. We'll do some little announcements. We'll do a really quick recent game recap, although you did just see the entire campaign summary. And once we've done that, you'll get to meet the characters, and we will dive right in. I will let Andrew take the reins if Andrew is ready.
Yeah, I was just posting the link. I've got like 16 windows open and only one monitor. So, first up, hi everyone, we're back. Second up, it's Lesbian Visibility Day. We love a good lesbian here on Chasing Tails. Two of our characters are them, and one of our players. There are bad lesbians out there, but not in this campaign. Well, that's spoilers. Shit.
All right, we can trust all lesbians we come across in this campaign.
Maple is the BBEG. Kaiser and Maple Uwu.
She's literally a worm in a dress.
Literally.
You've seen her. She's scary and hot. Anyway, onwards to number 3. If any of you guys were here on Monday, we tried to stream part 2 of our Monster of the Week mini arc Monday series, hosted and GM'd by our wonderful Rihanna. Unfortunately, Discord just gave us the middle finger on that, and we really couldn't figure it out and sort it out. That's literally it. It was just technical stuff beyond our control. Sorry. We played Among Us until 11, and that was great fun, though, so we had a good time.
I do produce off a Lenovo ThinkPad laptop, which is not the best hardware in the world, and unfortunately, this is not a stream for making profits. However, if any of you want to just buy me, it's like
Sponsored by
sick
Predator.
PC.
Drew just like, hold on, here's my Amazon wish list. Just
Alienware.
Yeah, Jordan will soon open an OnlyFans account just to get that PC, okay, guys? So wait for it. Wait for it.
Yeah.
Just a little shoulder for you there, you know, a little treat.
Just a little shoulder. Ooh.
We'll get to opening our Twitch Prime subs and our coffee accounts and Patreons in due time, but for now, sorry for that technical issues stuff. That's it. But hopefully on Monday we will be getting back into it and doing that part 2, so check in on Monday and cross your fingers that it doesn't explode again. For some spooks! Before we dive into tonight's episode and some character intros, last week.
Ooh, I like this bit.
Coming in fresh from a less than comfortable encounter with the now apparent mastermind of all current dastardly deeds and plots, the Lich Queen Kaiser, our adventurers stumbled into the teleportation circle within the palace in Adigan. Hemlock, her heart still. The group managed to get Eliza Coldharbour, the human archpriestess of Sarasta, to help and to resurrect her. But in part of this ritual, this offering to this ritual, Nute surrendered that which he had so recently gained, his memories. As Hemlock awoke to the tender care of her friends, it became apparent that Nute's memories had once again been returned to a state of absence. Panicked and heartbroken at this relapse of amnesia, the group came together and tried crafting spells, modifying magic, researching all they could find, both at home and in the Adamantine Bind, the library in Adigan. Until one idea seemed possible. Gathering in the courtyard in their manor in Yalem Hall, they surrounded Nute, gathered hands, and as Hemlock broke Nute's current body, his warforged prison, a new form was forged that, by sheer luck, was his old form. now devoid of whatever construction and constraints held back his connections to his past and to the weave itself, Nute opened his eyes as a duergar, or a duergar. After a couple days of rest, of drinking and eating for the first time in years, of buying new clothes, the Soulguard had a break. Rest, relaxation, some commissioning of fancy things that will come to light soon, I'm sure. And one book needed reading. The reason that had drawn them to Titan's Back in the first place, the book that Hemlock had died to bring back. The Tome of the Millennium Plague told the Soulguard of the plans, the rituals involved in the resurrection of the Titan itself on Titan's Back.
Yeah.
Of the Lich Queen Kaiser's plans to create some new form of undeath that was said to promise 1,000 years of undeath. But this ritual, so spoken of, appears to have about 3 months until its completion. For now, the Soulguard, you are at home. I think now is a good one to dip into just a brief character introduction for all of you, for any viewers who have not currently yet had the pleasure. Rihanna, do you want to start?
Can I just make a suggestion that we do it in the Twitch order and not the Discord order?
Twitch order.
I can just let you know it's Alex first.
You call it out, yeah.
Ooh, it's me. All right, I am playing Ashura Takahashi, a drow, also called the Hokuri in Discord. He's very sassy. He's now bald. He used to have gray hair. He is really fashionable, and he has the syndrome of survivor, and is chaotically emotional, and yeah. But he's very sassy, and love his friends. That's me.
And David.
Hello, I play Markos Estreva. He is a human man, gun scout. So he's got a big old rifle. He's a bit of a rangery rogue type character, and he appears to be about 6 foot tall, late 30s, with tan skin and short crop, brown hair. Very much stable, let's get it done military sort of guy with a bit of a cheeky side.
And then I'm Prue. I play Hope Summerhold, which is actually Lady Hope Summerhold. She does have 2 ladyships. She's gorgeous. She's she used to be tall and tan and young and lovely. Now she's short and tan and young and lovely. She's 23 years old. She was a half elf by birth, an Aasimar by godly right. But an Aasimar with a bit of a dragon touch to it. Gold scales on her cheekbones, gold horns as a halo, and gold dragon wings mixed with those of the feathered eagle of your classic angel. She's always in pinks and pastels, and she's the hot bitch of the hour. And next up we have Meg.
Hey, my name is Meg. I play Maple Oakheart, who is the resident gnome. She is about 3'4", so the shortest person in the party, and she has now a rather thick, curly ginger braid going down the side of her head, and 2 shaved sides covered in flower tattoos of marigold flowers to commemorate her lovely wife, and she is the angry, stabby, sneaky one. That's about it.
Yeah. Next up is Rihanna.
Hello, I am Rihanna. I play Hemlock. She is a half-orc, half-elf, about 6'1", very thin, with small little tusks and small little pointy ears. She walks with a staff that was carved by the wonderful, wonderful Nute himself. And wears flowers and leaves mixed in with her long black braided hair. She is slightly unassuming but chaotically curious, and she has been through a lot in the past few days. But yeah, we're on the road now. We're on the road to getting better now.
We're on the high.
Yeah.
Oh, and then, finally is Jordan, if you haven't guessed.
Right. It is me. Hello, I'm Jordan. I play Nute, formerly the tall, tan, and beautiful Warforged, who is now short, stout, and grey boy dwarf, who is lovely, a very wiry white hair and beard with a bit of green grassy flecks in there. Generally wears fairly casual, baggy clothing, and just likes having a good old punch against people he don't like.
And I'm Andrew. I'm everyone else.
Okay, describe everyone.
Okay, so there's and
Sorry guys, no game today, just characters.
Yeah.
Before we pick up, are you on the second of Alsane? First of Alsane. As you guys are all at home, waking and making your way through this day of relaxation and rest, elsewhere,
Oh god.
a crowded and stony chamber.
Elsewhere's where the Khajiit are from. I'm sorry, you said not to interrupt important descriptions, but like the joke was slow to come to my brain. I'm sorry.
Do you want the
I need a T-shirt that says "I always have power word kill."
I'm sorry. I will mute my microphone and be a well-behaved sorcerer.
They don't exist. A crowded and stony chamber, littered with splintered wood and filth, carries a stench of sweat. Heavy breaths form clouds and condensation around a dozen hunched orcs, rags around their backs, grimy as the walls and floor around them. In hushed tones, grunts and conversation create a dull muttering that echoes slightly in the room. The orcs wring their calloused hands, all of them matching with burned scars across their left palm, around mining tools, pickaxes, chisels, hammers. These orcs turn their heads towards an apparent leader, a hulking example of their kin, his black hair in matted sheets across his shoulders. The leader nods toward the gathering. They nod in return, a suspenseful silence spreading instantly. Only the of breath and plumes of condensation and steam coming from the heavy breaths. This leader turns, opening a tiny wooden door, dropping almost to his knees to fit through it. The procession follow, gathering together outside a beautifully carved church. Images of gnomish runes and clockwork motifs reach up from a double doorway in the center like branches of a tree. Their approach falters as the doors open. A figure in this arch drifts out towards them, floating a few inches from the ground, spreading its arms. Wisps of black velvet fall around this tall form like impossibly dark water, rippling and folding backwards and forwards, revealing pale, thin arms. From under a blackened hood that seems to obscure all the face in pitch darkness, stretch four long tentacles that writhe slowly, flexing, curling. This orc leader branches a pickaxe in the air and screams out in Orcish, a resonating shout immediately followed by yells of agreement from their fellow orcs. The mind flayer reaches back, drawing the hood from his head slowly, revealing the beady black eyes and an alien face. The orcs begin to charge, weapons raised. The mind flayer settles down, his feet touching the ground and a long black staff apparating in his hand, raising towards this advancing, charging mass of orcs. But for now, in Yalen Hall Manor,
with us,
What would you guys like to do?
Cry, please.
Jesus.
What did we end it on? What was the note we ended on?
Guys, we killed 4 mind flayers in one go at like level 6. Like, don't sweat, we'll be fine. I'm sure this won't be some like homebrew monstrosity. It will literally just be a standard to that one mind flayer. We'll be fine.
We'll do like the classic of we'll bait it out into the open until it stands on like a big red X that we put on the floor, and then it'll look down, look up, like what? And then suddenly 2 bullets will fly from over a mile away, and it'll just die.
Yeah. Hey, I mean,
we're all just sitting back, drinking some tea with some binoculars, like, ooh, good shot.
I mean, if you get me 1 more level up and it's surprised, it's a crit, so you know.
Yeah. Just golf clap, golf clap, golf clap.
We ended on the note. We ended on was we came back from shopping, right?
Yeah, doing things in town, I think.
Yeah,
doing
Calm town things and conversations is where we left off. So you guys are at home together, free to plan and travel and move as you wish.
Ashura is in front of the mirror, just looking at his new dark blue coat and his new silver half plate, and just being like, "I look amazing. This is a great. I love it. Oh my god.
Ashura, it does look very good on you.
It's like you've been building to this point for 11 whole levels, baby. You look great.
Yes, just think how good he will look in 4 more levels.
In one more level. In one more level. One more level is the final build. Do not worry.
For that, Ashura, what is your AC now?
It's at 16, baby.
Thank you.
Hey,
cute.
Okay, you calm down, alright? I'm a fucking bard.
Ashura.
Yes, baby?
You can,
What tell me?
looking at you with the armor and the sword, and you look like the sort of guy who might be able to use a shield, huh? When we finish working on
I could.
this, and I'll hold up the fancy one we got yesterday.
Kapoom, kapoom.
Yesterday for us, but last week for the real life.
What is the real life?
Thank
Sorry.
you for the note. You know what? I wasn't sure.
Is this the real life? Is this fantasy?
Oh.
Shut up, David.
Hold on the landslide.
No,
Rocks
this is
fall,
actually
everybody
cool.
dies. Caught in a landslide. Easy peasy.
Anyway, Ashura.
Okay, bye everyone.
A shield would be good. I feel like it. You know, the main aspect of it is I feel like it would defend me more. And I'll have to learn how to use my spells while holding 2 things. But I feel
that is a good point.
But the most important thing is I feel like it wouldn't really fit my aesthetics. I feel like that's, like, of course I'll be more protected, but who cares, right? It's important to look good even when you die. It's,
I mean, Hemlock, I don't know why you're laughing. He's completely on the money. He's totally correct. Didn't your mother tell you to put on fresh lingerie every morning just in case something happens? You know, you don't want to be caught out in a pair of smelly pants.
Exactly. She gets me. Thank you.
I'll give you a little fist bump.
Yeah, fist bump. Very COVID friendly.
Oh shit.
But what do you think? Do you think it's good? I feel like I've seen shield like this where it's only on the arm, so it's like it's small but it's cool.
It sort of works. I mean, you still need to grip the handle on the inside. Otherwise, you just cannot brace it effectively.
I guess I could. You know what? I'll draw some some shapes, some shapes to get into, some maybe engravings, and if I like it, I'll add myself a good shield. I think that's a good idea.
Honey, you won't do that alone, will you? You'll let me come. You know how much I love to dabble.
Yeah, but how good are you in drawing? I don't. You draw well. I don't know. Do you draw well?
I'm trained in all the arts that a lady should be: embroidery, a bit of painting, a bit of dancing.
All right.
And I've got a couple of skill sets. And I'm a lady twice, so I'm doubly as good at everything.
Expertise.
For clarity, that does not give you expertise.
Expertise in ladiness.
In ladiness. Hello.
In lady skills.
But you know what? I think that's a good idea, Markos. How much can you, if I ask you, can you kind of teach me how to use a shield? I've known how to use a shield, but I was in the army. I was mostly a bowman, so
I will happily.
I'm a bit rusted on it.
I mean, as you can see, I use a shield, a sword, a gun, but
Yeah,
I
you're
prefer
ready.
to stay away. The shield and sword is a last resort.
Okay. All right.
Whereas you have, how to put this lightly, been the brunt of some rather unfriendly attacks.
Well, yeah, I get you also like I seem to not be a tank like Maple, as Maple can just take so much beating. Maple, you need to teach me how you do that. Like you just hand and just get hit on, and you're like, I don't care, and
How
I don't
can
know how
such
you
a
do
small form take so much beating?
It's insane. It's insane. She pushes things that are like 50 times my weight, and she's just like Maple, can you like lift me up? Do you think you can? I mean,
Yes.
so, you know.
I could probably lift all of you at the same time.
I think
You know what?
Maple could fetch both you
come
and
on.
me and Nute and Hemlock. That's more than both. All of us.
And we can add a hope now that she is short. Like
Nute just peers his head over the chair that he's sitting on now at 3'9". Like,
it's not you.
really?
Yeah. No, not you.
Oh, so now you come to my defense, now that you see what it's like. Well, Nute, I see how it is.
I will say, for at least part of that, I was kind of not here.
I was
Isn't
it?
karma
Sweetie, I was
sweet?
only teasing, don't worry. Do you want blueberry? And I
Oh,
have
I
you
love
some
it, thank
blueberries
you.
from a little pot that I've been sprinkling on my porridge. Because it's... No,
Hell
it's
yeah.
apples. It's meant to be apples, damn it. These are the
Oh,
last
it is
of my
apples, yeah.
These are the last of my
They're the last-
blueberries. They're the last ones, yeah, of my blueberries
last
for Umbera.
blueberries.
Well, Ashura, here, if I give you the dragon scales,
Yeah.
and you, I don't know, you might need to keep them in your workshop or something,
Yeah.
then I suppose we can get to that when we can.
I think so. Yeah. I'd like to. I mean, depending on what you guys want to do, and I have some plans if we have nothing to do. Otherwise, yeah. I mean, I agree.
I mean, we
No.
have to go and get Pariah at some point.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit, but
I was
Pariah,
about to say
fuck.
about that.
I sent a message to him a while ago. He's not sent anything back. I don't know if he could send anything back, but
He might be stuck.
yeah.
Stuck in like what? Like a hole? Like come get out?
It is. I mean, he went to the burrows, so like.
Oh yeah.
He could be
Yeah,
stuck in a hole.
He could be stuck in a
He
hole.
could just have fallen down a hole. Like
But how long has it been? How long has it been, DM?
And what hole is it? There's so many out there.
Has it been
It's been
like 2
like-
days?
A week?
No,
You
it's
guys-
only
you-
been
you
5
guys-
days.
Jesus. A
Oh,
lot
but-
The
happened.
man is dead. The man is dead.
Teleportation
Hopefully.
circle, baby. Hell yeah.
Well, that was fine. We
No,
said that we'd be about a week anyway.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
It's just gonna be
OMC, the man's undead. Can the undead die?
yeah.
Yes.
No, you've killed
Yeah.
enough
I mean-
zombies.
So much food, and I was like,
Mhm.
I know he's been dead.
in strange eons past,
Mm.
even death may die.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, there's a thing that I heard about this dude. I think his name is Strahd.
And also now we know so much about rocks with our dear friend Nute now that he remembers because he's a dwarf.
I mean, honestly, I'm a bit more towards the carpentry side.
Yeah, wood.
Like, I
By
have
the
a
way-
bit more knowledge on them, but I'm still not great.
you know,
That
I've
is
never
a good
really-
point. What sort of trees do you get in
I
the
was gonna
Underdark?
ask. Like, I never really.
Not many. Is
Do
the
they
answer I
grow
can
from
give.
the cave roofs? Like, does everything grow upside down in the Underdark? I've always wondered that.
No, it's not.
It's
on
actually a
the
bit. It's a bit of both. Yeah, there are a couple that you find that will have grown up from the ground, but also down from the ceiling, and will sort of combine and merge with each other in the center to grow out.
Like a tree pillar.
Yeah, but hope
Kind of.
everything grows upside down. So when we have sex in the Underdark, it is also upside down. It is just.
Newt, just for you,
what?
the most common lumber used in the Underdark is a kind of mushroom that grows very hard and very densely. It's called zerkwood, and is
Hell yeah.
very similar to wood.
Discussions of hard
mushroom.
mushrooms and
Shroom.
Rihanna's face is like,
It was just the word mushrooms. And
Oh my god, a mushroom!
I mean, I will say, even with that knowledge, Newt is not changing his story.
Oh no, that was just for you, not for everyone else.
These fools don't know what's going on down there. I mean, neither do I, apparently, but hey.
You can have a twirl with me in my cosplay, yes. Asked Grebo. So I'm wearing my dragon dress. It has a silver dragon on. My warlock patron is a silver dragonborn, and I don't have enough space in my bedroom to do a full twirl. So I will do a gentle twirl.
Woo!
Beautiful.
Nice. Finish with the
lovely.
dab.
Well
Lady
done.
dab.
Lady dab to you.
Well, honestly, if we're looking at making things and whatnot, I wonder if perhaps... Look, the thing is, we get ourselves embroiled in all sorts of adventures before we can actually get anything finished. Ashura, I know you've got a wait list for magic items the length of your arm.
Well, it's.
I wonder if we should do our very best to contact Pariah, because I know we were all a bit worried about him. But in the meantime, just spend 2 weeks, you know, until the Gildoir celebration. Do we celebrate that?
No.
No, we don't.
That's like Vom Independence Day.
Yeah, that's Vom Independence Day. Host did not say that, guys.
Should we send like a gift or something to like the Vom? Like.
Do we have any bombs? Maybe some bullets?
But all I'm saying. Oh, sorry, David. I mean,
no, I was saying if you want to send a gift to Volm, like I heard about these people, they built a big wooden horse.
Yeah.
And they got in it, and I don't really remember what happened.
So you just.
I think I helped build that horse actually.
So it's like a
Really?
I don't know what happened to it.
It was like a siege tower or something, right?
But then you
I mean, it was pretty big, but
They used it to destroy something. I don't know.
So like you give a siege. Okay, I don't get it.
Yes, it was the Draujan horse.
The Draujan.
Yes.
Fuck you. It's going in the notebook.
I'm writing that down.
Oh
my god.
Well,
Right.
enough stories of
Chit chat.
looking gift horses in the mouth aside.
Haha.
I am just wondering if perhaps we should take just 2 weeks that Prudence is proposing are thoroughly montaged and we only spend a few seconds doing them.
Yeah.
But just so that Ashura can make some items actually. Because we're always like, Ashura, make this, Ashura, make that. And then we never actually make anything because we start an adventure. But
So I say we all get together and just do it.
I know OOC were also worried about Pariah. We did tell Pariah we would...
Come back.
I don't know what to do about that. Like, I don't want us to suffer the consequences. Yeah, and we haven't heard back from him, right?
Yeah. I did message him, I think, like 3 days ago. Should
we do it again? Check if he responds. If not...
You also know that Brow Peak Burrow is about a day's journey from where you are.
We can just go.
Right, yeah, right. I know we can just go, but Prudence OOC is saying we will go, undoubtedly embroil ourselves in some shit and not go back to Yale and Manor for another 2 months. Like, that is absolutely what will happen.
In 2 months?
Alright.
I think I'm being realistic here.
How about we compromise? We could compromise and just make it a week rather than 2.
But like
what if still take a montage
like,
downtime?
Yeah, but what if he's like dying?
Yeah, because resurrection spells don't work after like 7 days, right, or whatever.
Like, I will say here, like, Pariah was on his own for a while beforehand.
Yeah, he's like
not
a
just gonna
strong, competent
suddenly
man.
Die out there. He'll know, if not how to fight, at least how to survive.
This is the time when I wish I had access to a scrying focus.
He went to a ruin, correct?
Yes.
Like a hole in the ground, an abandoned.
There's an abandoned gnome burrow.
But the last time we did go to an abandoned gnome burrow, it was absolutely chock full of mind flayers. I will just make that point.
And orcs.
True.
And creepy mechanical things, and a portal to somewhere.
The gnomes,
that was
known for, well, the rock ones that live in the burrows, they're known for making things, yes.
I mean, same.
I can keep messaging him and see if we get anything back. and then if we don't by a week and a half, 2 weeks, we can go out. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I could.
Maybe when you
Maybe-
messaged him last, he was just on the bathroom.
Yeah. It was a bird, and I don't know how well. Like, it was an animal messenger, and it was a bird, and I don't know how well birds do underground. Maybe it didn't get to him. I could send like a ferret or something. Maybe that would do better.
A ferret.
I mean, don't we have? I mean, between Hope, you and I, we should have a spell that just sends us like I can
No,
send like I can. I mean, don't druids have sending?
We
You
some
can
kind of spending
I-
spell.
Like, as
What,
in,
magic
Hope doesn't
wand
have
in
a
his hand?
flexible spell list,
Me
and
neither.
she's
Yeah,
a
me neither.
she's a blaster caster.
Yeah. Thank God, because like thank God you at least you do have damage.
Oh.
Do you have sending, Ashura?
No. Don't druids do?
No,
Your
that's
whole
okay.
build is utility, baby. I love you,
No,
Alex.
it's utility.
Why haven't we just invented phones yet?
It's the cleric
True.
spell.
Give me a week, dude. Give me
Okay,
a week.
fair. Cleric spell.
Sending zone.
Understandable.
Yeah.
The only thing I could do is scrying, but I need a scrying focus.
Wait,
Well,
druids
we
really
can-
don't have sending? That's shit.
We can probably see about trying to get you one of those.
Oh, the
I mean,
Arcanium.
oh wait, we can ask for the Arcanium.
I mean, you can't
Yeah.
ask at the
Maybe-
Arcanium. No
Oh,
one
yes,
works there.
the
We
Arcanium.
just kind of have to
Let
look
me
around.
go there.
No,
Okay.
I mean, Hope, you work there.
Work. I'm already busy with my day job. I'll get back
Well,
to
yeah.
it when we finally finish all of this nonsense.
Well,
you
no,
talking
but
about
what
the
I mean
Arcane?
is it is like under your
Oh yeah, no, like Hemlock.
sure.
I mean, you don't need permission from me, but if you feel like you do, fuck it, go to the Arcanium, see if you can find one.
I
I'll
can
help.
go and have a look.
Yeah,
I
sure.
can have a look.
I think this is a great idea. Right, I will go and get a nice outfit together for the day, and I'll meet you back down here in like an hour. That's about enough time for me to get ready, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yes, sure, of course.
Great.
Question.
Was-
I must have missed it.
Was this not the day? This is like the evening of the day that we went shopping and
But
stuff,
I
right?
thought it was the
I think
next
so.
morning.
I
I
thought it was the-
We got the
apologize.
next morning, I thought.
We can
We
say
should-
it's the next morning. It
Shift
doesn't
that
really matter.
conversation to the next morning.
Because
It's the second,
also
it's the
the
morning.
shopping day, I did go on a date with the princess in the evening, so I wouldn't have been
That's
there in
true.
the evening.
Ah, yes.
It's the morning of the second.
Question.
Sure.
I forgot. Just because the girls are reminding me of that. Is the Arcanium now the base of Hope School? Or is it like given to the
I'm not
Soulguard?
doing
I
Hope
don't
School
get it.
right now, babe, because
No, I
that's
know, I
too
know, I
much.
know.
But like, yeah, basically, it's all of the magical knowledge Adagan ever had that they've kept secret, but they've not like thrown away or burned it. All
Yeah,
in
that I remember.
one place.
but I don't remember if he gave it to you specifically or he gave it to the
I think
Soulguard.
he just gave it to
It's a
Soulguard.
Probably the Soulguard.
Okay.
I just
Cool.
feel like
Yay.
I'm accidentally in charge of it, but I'm not. You can all use it. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Well,
Fuck
because
it.
I was thinking
Team
for
game.
the magic item building, I will mostly, I guess, like spend my time there to make them. Like why?
No,
why
because
not?
you have that whole because the Arcanium, as far as I'm aware, is books and stuff.
It's not a workshop. Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not a
like,
workshop.
do the research and stuff, and do the actual work there.
The Arcanium is both. It has like 3 floors.
Wait, so
Of-
is our enchantment workshop now just moot?
Oh, we can
You
do
might
that.
have things and tools there that might not be in the Arcanium. But if there are things that you're missing, they might well be in the Arcanium.
Because the
Cool.
workshop is everything. It's like it has like a smith table.
Yeah, there isn't a blacksmith in the Arcanium.
Yeah.
Like if we really need to do like tons of stuff, it's stuff.
I don't
Okay,
think
cool.
it's worth having a huge combo, but basically you can come to the Arcanium, grab stuff, and take it back to the workshop. Easy.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Just to make an overall on what people want, I have the fire-resistant shield.
Well, or maybe just a stronger shield, whichever is.
I could make that. I could make like a +1 shield, and later on, if we have more time, I could add the scales.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
the scales might. Dragonhide is known for being resistant, right?
What do you
DM
mean?
did say last session the dragon scales could be used for either +1 or fire resistance. I believe.
Okay, I forgot. And does anyone else have anything to do? Like if they want like an item upgraded, stuff like that. We like a +1 on something is like very fast. It takes about a bit of money, but it takes like a few days.
Oh,
even if
speaking of magic
Hope
items, pass that ring you have here.
oh yeah.
And I'm going to fucking put a counter spell in it and 2 cure wounds. Bitch, like, sorry, like, I'm not giving Ashura a say in the matter anymore. There's no more temporal shunt in there.
Actually, you should maybe put like a 5th level spell, 5th level counter spell.
5th level counter spell.
Because I have healing anyway. Like I have.
Ooh, that's not a bad shot actually.
Okay, I'll chuck a 5th level counter spell in it. No worries.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't have to roll
Cool,
wild
thank you.
magic to put things in the ring, do I? I mean, I will if you want me to.
No, I'll say no.
Okay, cool.
That'd be insane.
Let me just stand 30 feet over here while I put these
Yeah,
in
we're
the
gonna
ring.
move back.
Thank you. Yes, I never used that item. I guess it's very useful, but not as much as I thought. So I could do that. Does anyone else need something upgraded? If we are about like time diligent, I guess smaller stuff. No.
Nope.
No one wants anything. Maybe like braces. Do you have braces? I think you have braces, right?
Sure, I will remind you,
I have some right here.
as I mentioned at the end of last time, in terms of timescales of making magic items,
yeah, I just remembered.
it's weeks and weeks. You're
right?
listing off a shopping list here that you will not be able to create
Uncommon is how long?
I'm trying to find, for some reason I can never find it in this book.
That's like all.
There's a really good bit in
I found it.
Xanathars. Okay.
I'm in Xanathars. It's just like for some reason I can never find the right page. Yeah, so for a common item, it's a week. For an uncommon, it's 2 weeks.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Rare is 10
That's
weeks.
it. Yeah. That's it. I just want to uncommon. I don't want to go above uncommon.
Yeah, that's why I said we should take 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I was thinking ahead.
Okay. Making magic items is like a full-time job. Those who spend weeks and weeks, which is why they're so expensive.
But
listing off a long shopping list is going to be like, we take a year downtime. I make these things.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So the 2 things I want to make, if we have that time, would be. Wait, is that? Sorry. Does anyone else want to do something with the day, or is that? Can I go through it? I mean, it depends.
Me and Hemlock are going to go to the Arcanium, and you're going to start some magic items, right?
Yeah.
And then I guess Jordan isn't here to speak, so Maggie?
What about you, Maggie?
I don't think Maple has anything in particular she wants to do. Like, she wants to get her daggers upgraded at some point, but it's not urgent. Like, I don't need them right now. I'm good enough as is.
So what we can do is, depending on what Hope has to do during the week, we can do both items at once with me and Hope doing them.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll happily help you. Also, Grebo always has that crystal we can break, so if we ever need magic items, like, you know, we need someone to help us, we can smash the crystal. I mean, we can't smash it right now, because Grebo's not in the Discord call. But also, I was going to say that we've said multiple times now that every time we're in that Enchanters Workshop, we're training that tiefling guy alongside us. So we can use this as a learning on the job thing for him as well. Just so that he can like slowly make a common magic item while we're away. And I just wanted to turn it into like more of an enterprise that doesn't need us to actively be there.
Because we have the book given by Lady K on like the stuff, on like the basic stuff of enchanting.
Yeah, and it's, I swear it's like, what language is it in? Oh no, it's just in a normal language, right? I was like, I swear it was in Infernal, but I was like, I'm wrong.
No.
Yeah, Pariah's Creed, the tiefling, has been kind of in your workshop whenever you have been reading, mostly just reading, like every book you can get his hands on around the subject. Cool, okay, so for these, are we good to go into the planning stage of this 2-week downtime?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Hope and Ashura are crafting 2 uncommon magic items.
Yep.
In terms of ingredients, that will bring you to a total, like 200 gold each. You don't have to use the dragon scales for a +1 shield. You can use like platinum and gem dust and other things that you can find for that. The dragon scales, objectively, are rarer and more useful for fire-related things.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say at the Arcanium, make an investigation check, either both of you or with advantage, to look around and see what else you can find out.
I think you'll be better investigation than me. Also, can we do the same check for me and Rihanna looking for a focus, please?
Absolutely, go for it.
I can roll that one if you'd like. My investigation's quite high.
What's your investigation, Ashura?
It's +2.
Yeah, okay, you roll investigation as well. Hope's just here to help.
With advantage?
Yeah. I think.
I got an 18 for scrying focus.
An 18.
15 for me.
Making your way around this workshop together on this first day, going through these shelves of dusty books and up the different floors to where they have like splayed out tables, which have been cleared away and a fine layer of dust still covers them. And you kind of go through the chests and the various drawers and the cabinets. You've been given like a massive, great big ring of brass keys for all the various things. You, Hope and Ashura, you guys do find there is a shelf of magical item, like files and blueprints and like methodologies of crafting magic items and enchantments. Many of them are beyond you, or you are confident would take months to accomplish. But you do find things like +1 and +2 weapons and armors. Basically, if you find a simple enchantment that is rare or lower, there is a blueprint for it in this Arcanium. Of a standard nature. If it's something like kooky and a bit out there, or it's more unique, then no. But if you have something like a armor of resistance, then there are blueprints in here of how to craft those.
I have a question.
Yes.
Does that help in any way the time of the process of making the item?
No.
Okay. Does that help in the rolls of making it?
Yes, it does. Yes, because you have like written instructions rather than like figuring your way through it.
Right.
Hemlock. As you go up to the third layer, you find what is the closest to personal belongings. This entire like Arcanium is full of so many things that range from professional to maybe this was someone's, either an apprentice's or Hugo's. You do find in a very fine chest, there are a small selection of focuses and what looks like rarer components for spells. And in the center, wrapped in like a black iron, almost like a wreath, as its stand, there is a small crystal ball.
Ooh. Very nice. I guess I'd just kind of beckon, if Hope is with me, like beckon Hope over and point it out. Say, think this is it? I don't know whether I can. Would I know if I'm able to? I'm assuming I'm not able to take anything out of here, right?
As far as taking things out of here, this place is not being used by anyone.
Mm-hmm.
It has been put into the care, or not the care, to the use of the Soulguard, and it has not sort of been mentioned that everything here must stay here.
Okay. I guess, yeah, I'll put it in a kind of very carefully try and pick it up and like wrap it in something and put it in my bag, and I'll get on with scrying later in the week.
Okay.
I don't have it currently prepared.
Sure. Just a note for you, Ashura and Hope. Some items, like +1 things, require pretty basic ingredients that you can acquire through the Arcanum or through the city of Aradan. Many things, like armors of resistance or gauntlets of ogre power, require specific ingredients, and you see this in the blueprints. Like gauntlets of ogre power, for example, require the teeth of an ogre.
Question on that, Andrew.
Yes.
I think we talked about it, but I always forget. You know my multicolored stone, the magic stone I got? Didn't we say it could... I don't remember if maybe I'm just spitting shit now. Can it substitute like an ingredient for enchantment or no?
Yes. So what that stone effectively is a stone that somehow possesses some concentrated magical energy. The most you looked into it was its ability to replace the gem inside the amulet for the Shield Guardian. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I could do that. I know, because we used it for the necklace, right?
You haven't used it at all yet.
Okay, cool.
You determined that it would most likely be able to repair the amulet. That's all you've done with it so far.
So, because why did Pariah go to the burrow?
The burrow is where we can go to fix the amulet. Like, we don't need to. If we're gonna go there, we don't need to fix it outside of this.
So we don't need the stone, right? I can use it.
Not for the amulet, no.
Okay, cool.
You have no idea.
Shit.
The burrow is where the guy who made the amulet and the Shield Guardian lived.
Maybe there's...
Aside from that, you have no idea how to fix it or what is needed to fix it. The moment all you're aware of is you have a component that is most likely useful.
I'm sure there's a guy in the city of Atigan that has like an ogre tooth. No? Maybe. Like there's like a weird shop, like curiosity shop.
Just like, hi, welcome to Wild Willie's wonderful collection. I got some ogre teeth for you, I got some hag's teeth, those are rare ones. Also got some wolf's teeth. I don't know what I'm gonna do with those. There's a lot of wolf around.
Andrew, please make this character canon and be played by Jordan, please.
Yeah, exactly.
I love Wild Willie already.
Monstrous dentures.
And the world.
It's just dentures, that's all it is. It's a really niche shop, not many people go there.
Ashura has no idea if ogre teeth are traded. You do know that a companion within your party is very well versed in giants.
That's true. Another note on that, and last question. I'm so sorry I take so much time. Tusk of the Blood Boar is just as Tusk of a Boar. I have a tusk called the Tusk of the Blood Boar.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just a tusk of a boar?
Big, real dangerous kind of pig.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, cool. I'll let others talk, and I'll go back to ancient weapons, I guess.
What items are you doing, though, for the purposes of...
So I'm going to go to Daeneric, because I think he's the only person that could make a shield that I know. Get him to make me a very beautiful shield with a carving of the... I'm assuming Maldrin has like a shield? Like a city shield?
Like a crest.
Like a crest, yeah. Get the crest carved into the shield, take the shield back to the workshop, spend 2 weeks making a +1 shield for Markos. That is the crest of the city of Maldrin, because we're the Maldrin babes.
We already have a shield
you
for Markos.
You can take his existing shield.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take your existing shield and build onto that. But I was hoping it would be a Maldrin crest.
That would be amazing, Hope. But do make sure that you see this little notch here. I like to rest my rifle there.
Oh, I've seen. You do know how to handle your gun. It's sure, don't worry.
Please keep that as close as you can. Thank you.
Yes, wonderful, of course. I'm sure Daeneric will do an amazing job. And yeah, that's what I'm. 2 weeks, make a +1 shield for Markos. 200 gold pieces, I believe you said as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Also, just in these 2 weeks, can I acquire some components for Teleportation Circle and Illusory Script? I'm happy for you to just write those in the Roll20 chat whenever you've figured out how much I can find and how much it costs. I don't need an RP at a shop.
Yeah. Cool. Ashura, what are you making?
I am making gauntlets of ogre power.
Okay.
I'm guessing we have the blueprints.
You have the blueprints.
And we have existing ones I can take reference on.
You do?
I'm missing then an ogre tooth.
Mm-hmm.
What else am I missing on the ingredients?
Come
up with stuff.
Steel for the gauntlets.
Yeah, I already have the gauntlets.
You already have... the ones you made.
Yeah,
you do require some platinum and some quartz both need powdering as part of the enchantment runes gubbins. Okay. You also require the ogre teeth, and a fresh heartstring of an ogre.
No, you can't do that to me. Alright. Yeah, an ogre tooth was fine. I could have found it in Atigan. Now I have to go kill an ogre. Fucking hell. Okay. Because
you could just ask for it.
You can't just invalidate the idea of going on adventures to find magic items by just find ogre teeth and make money.
Okay. Can I go to like a random tavern, find a guy with a sword, say them, go kill a ogre for me, and just go and do it?
Literally a soldier whose entire backstory is that he went and killed giants.
Yeah, but maybe you don't want to go. Like maybe you're like, oh no, I'm bored. Like,
hey, Alex, you know one way you could find that out?
Yeah, by asking him.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Okay, cool. Those are the ingredients.
Are you asking Markos or not?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Okay.
Look, David's literally here, like, I'm right here. You can ask me, please. Like, I don't know if you want to go though.
Markos,
Ashura, fancy seeing you here.
Yeah, fancy seeing in the Arcanium where I'm working. I don't know, maybe we're
in our house where we live.
I don't know. Wherever we are. Yeah, wherever we are. For an item I'm making, I need ogre tooth. Do you know where I can find those? You know, like you don't like giants and stuff, so I'm guessing, you know, like maybe you have like trophies. Maybe you have trophies of like ogres you've killed.
I tend not to keep trophies. That's not my style.
No, it's not. I know. Do you have like a fresh heartstring, something like that?
A fresh heartstring? Now that is, that would need to be days old, maximum.
Okay, so you haven't killed an ogre in like a few days, haven't you?
Not except the ones we fought, not in a few days, no. The last ogres I saw were probably... Were they like back in the mountains, I think?
Yeah, I'm thinking. I'm so stupid.
I didn't take mountains.
No, I mean when we went to see Mabel's family.
Yeah. That might have been
those orcs and an ogre.
That was the were-boar.
Were-boar ogre.
Yeah.
Shit, should have taken his tooth there. Okay, so do you know where we can find ogres? And just ask them if they can give us like a heartstring and
You're just gonna go on like a 2-person mission to kill an ogre for these gauntlets.
If by ask, you mean slaughter, and by give, you mean we harvest their corpses, then yes, we could.
I'm hoping to talk to you about this because you hate giants, right? Like it's fine.
I really don't like giants.
Okay, cool. So it's fine if we kill them, right? Like they do also. Okay, so it's like the bad guys, right? So like if they do.
Generally they tend to like smash up the outlying farms and settlements and carry away livestock and sometimes people.
So maybe there is like an ogre doing something bad out there, and you know, like just headshot him in the head.
I mean, possibly. That was usually the case when I worked up closer to Canis. Down in Atigan, I'm not so sure. I could ask.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Find one.
Yeah,
if we really need to. Might be a few days' journey.
Guys, it's fine. Verbal Components and Kilted Cajun are gonna go and do it for us. It's chill. We've had volunteers.
Hell yeah!
Cool.
Okay, cool. So yeah, we hire them.
Yeah.
They get it done in 3 days.
I love the idea of like hiring like low-level adventurers for like low-level stuff, and you just go like, we have like wolves to fight. Can you just go do it?
Wow, Alex, I can't believe you just called Verbal Components and Killed Occasion.
No, not Verbal
Components.
Components.
Right?
It was my plan to go to heaven and just help someone.
Oh my Petrin.
Petrin, oof.
Petrin, oof. Right?
Petrin, oof. Yeah, we can check if there's an ogre like doing shit around.
I will ask.
Okay, thank you.
I guess I'll do that with the day. Go and chat up some soldier boys and be like, yo, heard about any ogres?
It is very easy for you. In Atigan, The answer is no. No ogres get anywhere near it again.
No, like
Especially
around
with the
it.
increased soldier presence around the city now.
Okay.
Within your experience, ogres are fairly common in northern Canis. They're one of the more common things you dealt with back up there. They often find themselves kind of working for a hill giant, if there is one in the area. So if you were to travel to Maldrin, you could probably find one yourself, or it's not practiced to do anything with the bodies. Once you've killed a giant, you leave it to rot. There's little reason to keep them around, and there's not much harvestable from them for a nation that doesn't have a mage.
So are you saying we can like mass produce ogre power gauntlets of ogre power?
Well,
don't make me tell you that you need 10 heartstrings.
It would really depend on how willing you are to go out and kill ogres.
Let's just go. OC, how do we do that? Because do we just do it?
Well, Ashura is busy spending 2 weeks making the magic item itself.
Other people have to go for you, babe.
I can go. I will need on my own. I don't think.
You can shoot someone from
FYI, Maple has literally 0 things to do in these 2 weeks, so she will absolutely go with you.
Maple,
apart from one scry, I believe everyone except Hope and Ashura are free as birds.
I do have 2 weeks actually things to do in this 2 weeks.
Okay.
So
okay.
I've got things.
What about
Just take the melee crew with you.
Yeah.
You will just like roll up and kill an ogre.
I don't know how. I like if it's in like an open field, you can't just shoot him from 1,200 feet away until it die, right?
Yeah, would it have enough movement to reach you in time before you just gun it down?
Yeah, and if he runs away 30 feet...
What's the movement speed of an ogre? Probably 25 feet. 50 feet around. 1,200 feet away. That's...
A fucking long-ass time.
12 rounds. 24 rounds.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
I could put 48
You're
bullets
running away.
in that time period. If I'm sharpshooting every one, and let's say I hit half of them, that's still 24 bullets. That's like an average of 40 damage a round. Average of 40 damage a bullet. Yeah, I could probably take down an ogre before it reached me.
If you have a line of sight on it for that
If I have line of sight on it for that long, assuming it's in an open, flat, perfect field, nothing terrible happens.
I mean,
it's a lot of assumptions.
And I managed to hit 50% of my sharpshooter shots.
I guess, you know.
This is why you take Maple and Nute with you, because we can just run up and be like...
Well, then I get sneak attack.
Yeah, just go on a...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, Maple, Nute.
Yeah.
Maple, you look bored.
Yeah, hello.
Nute, you haven't tried out your new fists.
I mean, they... New, yes, but no. It's weird. But you're right, I haven't.
You haven't tried.
You wanna fight, do you? Alright. Alright,
It's like...
I could do with a bit of a warm-up.
Look, let's just cut to the chase, okay? Ashura needs ogre bits. I know where some ogres are. Let's go kill an ogre.
Thank you.
The others are busy for these 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
A lot of ogres.
I could take a few days.
Yeah, it's gonna take a few days. Except if you want to mass produce ogre power gun.
No, come on, let's get this ogre and done with.
Fuck you!
Andrew, I understand you want to give me like a tough game. Please make Jordan at least like punished for something like that, like breaking a leg.
I will not.
Ogre falls and squashes Nute.
All right. What I will say is, it is easy enough for the group of you at such a level of power to take a day and a half travel to Maldrin, chill out for a day, take a day trip up into Canis, find an ogre, kill it, get the things that you think that you need, and return so that Ashura can complete his Gauntlets of Ogre Power.
Thank
If you guys want to do like a mini session where we do that, That could be fun. We can do that.
We could do that and record that at some point.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Sorry, is that Maple,
Nute, and Markos?
Maple, Nute,
Ogre
Markos.
slaying.
I do have to say, it's what, like 3 level 11s against a CR2 creature. Like, not gonna take long, is it?
Hey, but what if it's like a pack of
ogres?
12 dire ogres?
I was
then
just, I
you
know,
would be
like, in
dead.
my head, I was just like, yeah, I mean, like, could probably do it now, and the whole combat would take about 20 seconds.
Yeah. And the
But,
best,
In 1 round.
and come on, like the best. It's the only group in which Markos is the best spellcaster.
Oh god, that is actually true as well.
Yeah.
Hey, I
Yeah.
can cast 2 whole
magical
spells
too.
now. You better be careful. I'm catching up.
Yeah.
To you.
Hey, I can minor illusion your ass. Bitch.
Look, here's your ass and a
I
minor
love
illusion.
that literally everyone in the party can do magic, though. That is very cute.
Wait,
We all have a
Jordan,
little bit, at least.
Jordan, you can be the size of the ogre and just pummel, like, just be like, take someone your size.
Dude, so pick on someone your own size. So they're a bit shorter than it. Like, oh, fuck, alright.
Markos in the background, let them fight.
Across these days,
Finish him.
Markos, Maple, and Nute, you guys take your journey up to Maldrin. Stuff happens. You come back with these components, and Ashura, you can complete after this 2 weeks your construction of these gauntlets.
Thank you, friend. Thank you.
While you guys are going out doing that, Ashura, I hope you're busy making items. Hemlock.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna scry on Pariah, maybe, like, I think the day that we get the focus, and then, like, occasionally, maybe every, like, 3 days or something like that. But apart from that, I want to be focusing on the spellcraft work that I messaged you about, which will involve, like, I guess also talking, we don't have to RP it, but talking with Hope about it as the only other person who's actually made
Hell
a spell.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's my 2 weeks.
Cool. Could you just for a bit of funsies, make me an Arcana check, but you can use Wisdom for it.
Nice.
That's nice.
Well, because
Sorry.
I will do everything in my power to have conversations with Hemlock, and we can, like, chatter over dinner and stuff while everyone else is, like... Do you know what I mean? Like, I will spend 8 hours a day working on the magic item, and then I will chat to you in the evenings. May I offer the help action on this Arcana
You absolutely may.
Yes!
Okay. When you say with Wisdom, I am proficient in Arcana, so would I add a proficiency on top of that? Yeah, cool. That's cocked. Ooh. 18. 18.
Alrighty. You make some decent progress with crafting your command over the weave through the nature and through druidy magics. And we shall discuss the details
Yeah.
of this during the break, if you like.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Cool. You also wanted to do scry on Pariah.
Yes, I did. I don't have to do like all like I don't want to do like the fucking 6 times over the course of 2 weeks, and you have to give me every time. But like that's kind of what I'll be doing, of just checking in on him. As
Well, as far as the first time goes, where are you casting scrying? Taking it home? You doing Arcanium?
I'm gonna take it home. I'm gonna sit under the living wood sapling with this this orb in my lap.
As you focus on this spell for the, I believe, 2nd time,
Third actually, I
Third.
think. Yeah.
you focus on the crystal ball, and the kind of mottled color and light within it begins to shift and move and fold like clouds. Your eyes close, and you can still see that shifting of white in your hands. And you feel almost like a ripple around you, as if almost like the netting that is the roots of the grass around you seems to pull you back and then release you. As you open your eyes, within the crystal ball you see almost pitch black, and then something glistening. Make a perception check for me.
14. Sorry, I was muted.
14?
Yeah.
Glancing around as your dark vision begins to take into this space, you see like a carved flat stone floor. A little bit further off to the left, maybe 30 odd feet, you see something blurry but white. Almost like a skeleton of something large. As you center your vision, you see this glistening substance has pulled up around a humanoid figure and is like climbing up it. This large gelatinous ooze is clinging to the stone form of a familiar tiefling shape.
Well, at least he's not going anywhere, you know?
Oh shit! Okay. Once, like, the next time everyone is together, I will say that. I guess I don't have to keep scrying on him.
Can't
I might still do. I'll keep doing that, and
sure.
Kind of focusing in on him, and each time trying to do it to like find a little bit more about like the area around him and stuff like that.
Make a nature check for me.
Well, isn't there a roll in scrying
There's a roll
that you have to make?
To see if he resists it.
Oh, and
but
then he can't because he's got stone head. I understand.
You got stone head.
Well, Hemlock, my dear, that's simply petrifying news.
I rolled a 4, so 12.
12. Over these multiple castings of the spell, over these days, and each time trying to push your awareness further from this stony form, occasionally this kind of ooze. You can't quite tell the color. Your dark vision is not granting you the different shades. Occasionally it goes away. Occasionally it comes back and seems to gather up around Pariah again. Occasionally it moves over and you see it scouring this skeleton of this creature. Over these days, you begin to get a sense that whatever this creature is, it seems large, quadrupedal. You notice towards like its spine, along its spine, the vertebrae kind of come up into long, like jagged red spikes, which remind you of a creature you have seen before. One on the quite off the top of your head. With Pariah in his current state, it appears to be the skeleton of a basilisk.
Oh shit!
Oh no!
Oh god!
I love basilisks.
That's gonna be.
I love basils.
Very fun. Ooh, okay.
It seems real dead.
It seems real dead. Yeah.
Kill for kill, baby.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I think I will tell once everyone is together, once like Markos and Maple and Nute are back from ogre hunting, and when like Ashura and Hope are having an evening with us, I'm gonna like, it will literally be the start of like, so don't freak out, and then bleh.
Sure.
I have a question, Andrew. Are there books on arcane magic in the Arcanium?
Yeah. Shitloads.
Would it be cheeky of me does Ashura have time in his day to, at least before bedtime or stuff like that, be like reading or like a bit studying? Not much, I guess, because he won't have the time because he's working 8 hours a day. I mean, you can, like, you 8 hours a day, you start at 9, you finish
Alex,
at 5.
it's just a normal work day. You do have free time afterwards.
To do what? Like play D&D with my friends? No,
Alex, you right. I love you. You want to read arcane books. I feel like you should just ask Andrew for what purpose, rather than being like, "Can I read a book?" Ooh, woo. Like I'm pretty sure you can read a book.
No, it's because Andrew.
Hey,
knows
what's up? My name's Ashura. I'm 219 and I fucking learn how to read.
No, it's because sometimes I don't like try to be cheeky, but like I end up being cheeky with Andrew, and Andrew's like, "Alex, don't be cheeky." So can I like get like a progress bar and get a bit more on my learning to have the arcane proficiency by reading books before bedtime, or like during my end of afternoon?
Across your 2 weeks, spending your evenings relatively reclusively, poring through the various tomes in the Arcanium where, it seems, many apprentices were taught the basics of arcana and wizardry. Yes, you, after these 2 weeks, finally, you can gain proficiency with the arcana skill.
Hey, there you go.
And it's okay. Like I won't do it instantly, but there's a spot that is waiting in my character sheet for so long that Andrew has so nicely accepted for me to wait for it. I can have expertise in it, and like that. It's just a bard thing.
Nice.
All right, cool. I'm so happy. Thank you. That is all.
Alright. Is there anything else anyone would like to accomplish in these 2 weeks? Talk about, plan, or otherwise do? If not, we may presume ourselves to the 14th of Alazen.
Can I just say that I would like us to have different people over for dinner, like Jed and stuff.
Sure.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
anyone who happens to be free in the time of war. Just we have a couple dinner parties. They're not that like big deals. They're just like nice little things. Just be cute, you know.
Rehearsed the whole like, yes, I'm a duergar now. Like, this is what happened.
You've written it on business cards that you now just hand out when people first walk in the house.
It's just a plaque at the front of the door.
Alrighty. You have various friends over. You kind of get them caught up on the situation as much as you are comfortable doing so. There's nothing else.
Sweet.
What's the date?
The date at the end of this, I will say, is the 15th of Alazen. Because we on the 2nd began this journey.
We were, yeah.
I will have squirreled away the parcel that arrived on the 12th. I would have stayed up really early and spotted whoever was coming to deliver it way before they got near the estate.
Tea! Oh my god!
What day will that be? Will that be a Cylindra again?
It's a
It will be
Rendra.
on the 12th.
A Rendra.
No, I think Meg was asking about the 15th. I'm sorry.
I was, yeah, sorry.
Oh, sorry. So yeah, I would have sprinted up to them, grabbed it,
Mhm.
and then fucking sneak my way back with Pass Without Trace on, and
easy.
hide it in my room.
That's
Alrighty.
right. That's right.
Very, very easy.
They're dirty magazines.
Boy! Why are you
Dirty
hiding?
magazine. No, it's the ring or necklace you wanted to
It's
make. Leslie.
Adigan Playboy.
It totally is. No, it's actually Volmian Playboy.
Volmian Playboy.
Hey.
It's just the same thing that they're all using mage hands for various things.
Oh.
Alright.
Mage hand just like slowly dragging the off of the shoulder, you know.
Saucy.
Okay, you don't need to start describing Volmy and Playboy, okay?
If anyone does
Stop being horny on main,
if anyone
Markos.
does want to do fan art of Vol and Playboy, I will
Please do.
enjoy. Anywho, you gather your parcel, the days go by, eventually you guys now have a +1 shield and another set of Gauntlets of Power.
Woo! Join the strong boys, Ashura.
I will say, Markos, I will have wrapped it in like lots of like pink tissue paper, and there'll be like glitter inside, and you'll be finding glitter on that shield for months, baby.
Hope this is
This is on
wonderful.
is what that is.
Thank you.
No
I
worries.
will make sure to
Ah.
be in the dark when I use it. So people do not see the shiny.
It would have been wasted on me. No, you can just. It's fine, and I'll cast Prestidigitation and get the glitter off.
Ah, I love the glitter. This just maybe not on a stealthy person. Thank you so much.
No worries. Absolutely fine. Hey, top up your wine?
Yes, thank you. Actually,
Oh, can I have some of that one as well, please? Just,
Oh, yes,
I'm
of course.
really getting back into it.
since we're all here,
Yep.
and on the topic of thanks and appreciation, I got a few things that I think you lot might like.
Oh.
And I will hand out to each one of you a small little pouch.
To each
And
one
if
of us?
to each, all 6 of the Soulguard get one.
Oh, wow.
Girl, what the hell is this? Oh my goodness.
And if you open it up, you find inside a small silver pin, which is in the shape of a silver shield. Knight of a silver shield.
Oh my god!
Engraved onto this pin, you can see a swirling S pattern down the middle. On one side of the S, you see a ship, which you could probably deduce is Markos's best imagination of what Malice's ship looked like.
Nice.
On the other side, you see the Living Wood tree, and in the background of that, you see the mountains, which is up to Renraven's brow, sort of way.
So cool.
Snaked across the top of the shield is a dragon made out of gold, with a single painted on red eye on the front of it. It looks a little bit like Iverinfar, but maybe not. It's just like a dragon, which is its wing hooked over the top and its head
never
like,
just
around
a
the corner.
dragon.
At the bottom, you can see a little engraving of a fox, which has been overlain with copper foil. And wrapped around the bottom is ivy, with maybe a couple little mushrooms in there as well. It looks a little bit like that.
I'm so
cool. Can you take a photo of that and put it in Discord?
I will.
Please, like.
Oh my god!
So cute.
Excuse my derpy drawings.
Oh
But
my fuck!
Markos, that's amazing!
we've had a little bit of a rough time, and I think this is a little symbol, a token of us being together and looking out for each other, and just do not forget that the Soulguard is a shield. We look after each other, we protect each other, and it's a little piece of all of us.
This is beautiful, Markos.
Thank you.
Thank you, Markos.
That means a lot.
Right.
Nute like really excitedly puts it onto his pins it onto his t-shirt or on whatever top he's wearing. And it's like kind of like that, puffed out chest, kind of like look at me.
Yeah. Thank you, Markos. That means a lot. I'll be sure to keep it close. And he puts it on his new blue coat. Yeah. That means a lot. That means a lot.
Maple will pin hers to the little sash that Hope got her for the party so long ago, which she started wearing as like a crossbody sash thing.
I made you a maple sash. That's a magic item for your birthday.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
It's just a new and improved version of your ball sash.
That's what I was talking about.
I mean,
I knew I had some sort of sash.
Hope's clothing is probably so frilly that she definitely puts it on and it's immediately swallowed by like pink like frills and fluffles, but the intention is good and pure and nice.
I think Hemlock would probably find a way to pin it into the woven branches of Lithia's crown.
Very cute.
Aww.
Love it.
Beautiful.
Well, to the Soulguard, I suppose, and to you, Markos, and I will raise my dinner time drink for a clink.
To the Soulguard.
Oh, no, I don't have
To the Soulguard.
Yeah, to the Soulguard.
Are you alright, Ashura?
Yeah.
Okay, buddy?
Yeah, of course I'm great. I've had a lot on my mind recently.
Oh yes, well with Pariah being turned to stone, you know.
That too. That seems insane.
Oh, that
I don't know.
too? That's not what's been keeping you occupied?
Well, we had like a month of a lot of shit going on. But, I'm happy I have all of you. It's something important for me.
We're happy we have you too, Ashura.
Thank you. Thank you. I came here because I didn't feel like I was worth anyone's time, attention, love. So feels good that at least you guys kind of don't seem to mind.
Well, Ashura, from us, you have all three.
Damn right.
And even if
So
we
time
weren't
and-
here, Ashura, you are deserving of love. You're a kind man wrapped in a bitter, sarcastic shell.
Well, now I'm a sarcastic man with a lot of strength in my arm. Those gauntlets, I feel like I can just.
They're great, right?
I love the idea that when you two like put them on, you like cartoonily grow like huge biceps.
It's like All Might style.
Oh my god, we're like the two muscle men from
From
Metal
Alchemist.
Alchemist.
From Alchemist.
Oh yeah. Mustang. No, not Mustang.
Armstrong and
Armstrong.
other dude.
And
And the husband, yeah.
Husband.
Butch, I don't know. Butcher? I don't know. He's
Yeah.
a butcher.
But yeah, we're both like doing that anime sparkle with our muscles.
Yeah.
Ah! I love it.
No, I've had reason to think I didn't deserve that. You don't even know why, actually. I never told you guys. But yeah, I was in the army, right? My mom kind of leads the family, and my older brother is her favorite, obviously. He's really good at killing people with his sword. My sister is great at politics, and I was great at making music, which arguably is great, but in a noble family it doesn't mean much. So, 100 years ago, 100 now, it seems like 100 years ago. I think it was 100 years ago. I kind of wanted to end up in my mom's good, do we say good graces?
Good graces, yeah.
Yeah, good graces. So I enlisted myself in the army, decided that at least I'll keep a string with me, and took up the bow.
I literally, nope, Could relate to the story until then. Did not join the army to impress Daddy, and then accidentally ended up working for them anyway, didn't I? I'm schmuck over here. Sorry.
You did.
I love making conversations all about me. Do go on, Ashura.
I mean, it's kind of the same. I mean, it's not really. The end is not the same. The beginning was, and the middle is like a bit different.
I don't know. I was never as good at music as you, sweetheart.
Thank you. But my spellcasting abilities was great, so I ended up becoming a lieutenant, and my noble title helped a lot. So also I was pretty good at looking at things from really far. Got keen eyes. First time, baby. But yeah, so I rose up through the rank, and we were fighting devils every day, all day in the Underdark, because it's fun and they're fucking dicks, and we hate them. And if they kill us, they take away our souls. So that's really bad. For context, Hokuris, when we die, we don't actually die.
Yeah, I mean, with Nute's evidence of that.
Hey.
For that, but,
it's not quite that way usually.
Yeah, the Hokuris decided to turn their back to the gods a long time ago. And we don't have a moon for like you to go back to, so we made, after centuries of work, we made a soul pole, and the connection to that is our amulets we keep, and so when we die, we go back to the soul pole, and if we can reincarnate ourselves into new bodies and new life, and so the cycle continues. So they're very important, and obviously
the amulets you wear. Let me get this straight. If you die, your soul goes into the amulet. That's why you put one on Hemlock.
Yes.
Well, then why do you wear two? You don't have two souls, do you?
Well, that would be insane. I'm a Calistrar, guys.
One on the bottom of each foot.
Oh, see. I think Prudence knows.
Get out, Markos.
Leave.
No, Markos
I know you just gave us a lovely gift, but you're out of the Soulguard.
Does a range magic removes the badge and throws it down.
Yeah. I'll get to that. Hope, don't worry. It's another part of the story. So yeah, I was fighting devils like Kithara up here. I pick up the sword.
She finger guns inside it.
Yeah.
Hope like winks. I don't know how Hope vibed that she finger gun, but Hope winks at the sword.
Yeah. And so I became pretty good at it. After 80 years, 100 years of doing something, you become pretty good. And so I had a whole battalion under me. People I spent decades with.
I did not know you slept with that many people during your time in the service.
Okay, do not start calling me slut, okay? You come down here, okay?
You did say you had a whole battalion under you. I'm sorry. Be quiet. I'm a little in my cups.
200 years of a lifetime. I have to fill it with something. But yeah, and one day we ended up following a band of devils up a creek. Like in a chasm somewhere. And I was pretty sure no one was following us. That's an upbeat song, Andrew, for a very dramatic story. Yeah, I can't concentrate. Yeah, and then
It's very happy loot music.
Yeah.
Here we go. This feels more appropriate.
Yeah. And we followed the chasm, and we were a scout party, so we were supposed to know at least if people were following us and stuff like that. But we got ambushed, and in a matter of minutes, everyone was dead. I have no idea how I survived. I woke up under a body. I pushed one of my men's body that was with me. All of the necklaces were broken. None of those men are ever coming back to life. All of the souls were taken. But I found one of my men, a new one. He must have been a new recruit. I didn't know his name, but he had his necklace on still. So I took it in the hope of at least, of remembrance. I don't know. But I couldn't
take it back to the soul.
I couldn't face all those people's families, not my own. And I should have died with them. It might be weird to say like this, but in my culture, it's I should not have lived. I should have died fighting them. No one would have understood why I came back. No one would have understood why I was still alive and what I did not fight or avenge my brethren. I would have just come back empty-handed with 50 men dead behind me. So I left.
The word
I took the easy way out.
Should is poison. How can we know what the situation would have been were it different? We can never know. Don't punish yourself for the word should. It's just a word. It means nothing.
But I guess, you might be right. All I know is I took the easy way out, and I left the Underdark and went as far as I could, going up in caverns, and finally ended up in the surface.
I don't know you did take the easy way out.
Yeah.
To leave everything behind like that?
To carry all of this pain for so long, so silently. There's nothing easy about that, Ashura. You're very, very brave.
But Thank you, but it's
true.
You know, when I had a, I can't. For now, I don't feel like I do not want to go home for now, but I still want to redeem myself in some way. I want to do good somewhere, and I want to feel like I put enough weight in the balance to go back home and tell all of those people that my men died, that their family members died, their brother, their husbands, their sons.
Ashura, what do you think you've been doing with us this whole time?
Trying to do that? Trying to...
Exactly. The world would have been changed forever if we hadn't caught those mind flayers doing what they were doing. There would be infinitely more people that had been stolen from their loved ones by those things. What we're trying to do now, stopping Kaiser, that could literally be the end of the world.
But Kaiser, we could have maybe, if I was more powerful, if I did things differently.
Sure.
If. We don't need to worry about if. We need to think about you are. Think about the work that you did at Flail's End. Think about the soldiers you saved there. You were the person who got my parents out of that place. It was you who got them out. They owe you their lives, and they're thankful. I'm thankful. I know. I can't say I know how you feel, because that's something I could never experience. I never had experienced. But you need to understand, Ashura, that without you being here and all of the things that you've done, I don't think any of us would be here. And you're not trying, you're doing, Ashura.
And just like Markos said with these, I will squeeze my pen. We are each other's shield. If you're not good enough, we're all not good enough. And I think we're doing a fucking great job with the tools we have, if I'm honest.
You guys are doing great.
We're a team to the end.
None of that.
It's not. No, you don't say you guys. Me guys. All of us. You might not feel it all the time, Ashura, because you keep things to yourself a lot. And I know you don't like to talk about things always, but you're as much a part of this team as all of us, and we all care. Don't hide things. We're in this together, okay?
Okay.
What else? But the shield wall is effective because everyone has the defense of their friends in mind.
That's beautiful. Oh my god!
Got him.
Soldier to soldier, like.
Yeah.
Assume friendship formation.
Nice, man. You just don't miss.
Could Markos actually say that and we all give Ashura a group hug? I would very much like to do that.
Yes. And the formation we use is to protect each other. And sometimes that formation is this. Bring it in, buddy.
Group hug!
Let's go.
I'd like Hope to join the back of the group hug and pop out her wings and wrap everybody in her big wingies.
Oh,
the big cute wooden tits. Wait, Jordan,
After
what?
that, Nute just goes, oh wait, I have an idea then. Stands back a second.
he's gonna end
Oh, we don't have to face yet.
And just starts expanding out. Enlarged on himself to wrap everyone into the big hug.
Oh, no.
Like a marshmallow in a microwave. Nute expands and wraps around with arms not quite as long, but definitely as wide as the ends of your wings, Hope. And the Soulguard is wrapped in a nice little golden grey band.
And silent tears on Ashura's face.
With a purple filling.
The
In a
petrified.
You get your blackberry filling.
Like the best kind of donut.
A friend donut.
A friend
friend
donut.
In the middle of the hug, Ashura will be like, so when we talk about not hiding things, I made a deal with a hag. I can't go back home. Okay.
Wait, what?
Wait.
I'm trying. Don't talk to me.
I'm crying, don't talk to me.
No, no.
Ashura, sweetie, what did you just say?
I feel sad. I will.
Hey,
I'm so sad.
okay, so do you remember the last time that we went down to Maldrin and had an encounter with a particular hag and got a
Wait, shh! I'm gonna like gesture to Maple to like grab the coin out of your pocket because the coin
No, that's
listens
not what
to
I'm
us.
saying.
No, OOC, the coin listens to us.
Sorry.
I would
I
like
got
to throw it out the window.
I think when I see you do that, I'm like, oh yeah, that's something I need to talk to you about. Something happened there. I'll tell you later. Not important right now. But
I will like take the coin and like I'm gonna give it to Felix and be like,
No, wait.
we will ask for this back later.
No, put it
Keep
in
it
here.
out of the house.
Put it in
Oh,
here.
yeah,
Put it in there.
Back
fucking
home,
hold
back
it.
home.
Whoop.
look,
Like,
last
right.
time.
pretty sure she can't hear us in. Well, I can't even see the coin, so.
No,
No.
look. The
It's just
last
a
time, we went to Maldrin and we had an encounter with the Babbling Sage, we went to revoke a deal, and we had to give. I had to give something that felt in kind to that. Now, giving up home for a lifetime is a lot to bargain with. So I have an idea, and it's not like me to suggest things like this, but it's an idea. We go to this hag. We try and talk to this hag, and I know that's probably not going to work because it's a hag.
Yeah.
She didn't even want
See, as
to
far as I'm
makeover last
aware-
time I saw her. What's wrong with the woman?
See,
No,
as far as I'm aware, deals only work when both participants have breath in their body.
Oh, we're gonna go kill a hag. Are we gonna go kill a
Turning the
hag?
hag into a war forged.
to be fair.
It's a shame being a duergar didn't make you any more intelligent, sweetie.
Oh my god. That's so fucking funny.
You know what? You think of all these books that I now remember that it would work, but no, they're all just related to the underworld.
Oh my
You don't get
God.
too much up here.
Go ahead.
Markos?
Yeah, David. go
I'll completely ignore that suggestion. Just put my hand on Ashura's soldier, look at him. Shoulder, not soldier.
Oh.
Shoulder.
ahead. Oh,
Maybe later. Put my hand on Ashura's shoulder. Look at Hemlock, look at him, and just say, the good thing about the shield is it normally goes hand in hand with a sword.
Mm-hmm.
There's a metaphor here that I don't get.
Like, we protect each other and we also kill shit.
For each other.
For each other.
I mean, we did literally just go out and kill some ogres the other day, sure.
Yeah, you
should, like,
did.
Yeah.
That was really nice of you.
That was more of a rifle and fist job than a sword, but yes.
Yeah. The rifles. Okay, come on. Stagger's cool. We'll buy a net.
And to be honest, I would like to share.
May I just let the Twitch stream know something before we continue this conversation? Megan Hunter Powell has called Ashura's penis Ashura's little soldier in the Roll20 chat.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry that I read that with my human eyes. But going back to the Babbling Sage and ideas from lovely half-hag Hemlock.
Oh god.
Look,
I make no apologies.
so the last time I spoke to the Babbling Sage was when we were helping out, Buffett, and she asked me who of her sisters that I had been speaking to, and that turned out to be the Opal Oracle. And I've been talking to the Opal Oracle a bit, and when Nute had his memories reversed, I thought, oh, maybe I could ask a question, but I didn't. And I think I may have fully pissed her off to her face, So I told her to her face that I didn't want her help.
We don't know. We've never met her. I'm sure she's been turned down by many adventurers before. If she's a big girl, she'll take it on the chin. But I've got a funny feeling
it'll be fine.
We killed 2 hags.
Well, I'm saying at least we go to the one hag, see if we can find out anything about the other hag, kill the first hag, then maybe see where we are with the second one.
Just turn all the sisters on each other, have the coven infight, and we don't even have to get our hands dirty.
Now that is a possibility. I don't know how well that'll work.
I mean, sibling rivalry can get brutal.
Sibling rivalry, I don't know. Could be.
I can tell you.
I can't.
It was like, I've killed 3 brothers. It's real funny.
I used to have 8 brothers.
To be fair, you know what? I don't feel bad about this. She kind of gave me a pretty shitty deal. I accepted it.
Yeah.
They're hags. They kind of do that.
Yeah. She kind of told me like, okay, I'll take that, and also for the answer, go see the opal one. And I was like, ah, okay, cool. That's the answer, cool. And yeah, that was So we
also, she's in Maldrin, right? So like either on the way or on the way back, we can go to the burrow and get Pariah.
No, that sounds like a
So, do we think Pariah is more urgent than killing a hag who's potentially not going anywhere? Well, because Pariah is also not going anywhere.
Yes,
Pariah, isn't going anywhere.
But I feel as though if somebody smashes the stone statue of Pariah, we'll be a little fucked. I don't even think
I'm
mending.
Yes.
No, like glue. Just take glue.
Hey, to be fair, the statues that we found before lasted for thousands of years. Like, you can last a week, surely?
No, the ones that we found before were, do you mean the ones that the giant in a hamster
Oh yeah, they did get broken.
They were also, like, completely eroded.
Yeah, true. Because
they would have come back and their faces were all smooth.
My
hands... They did not really have faces.
They wouldn't have had faces at all.
They did not seem to really have upper torso.
No.
It was just kind of like a pillar.
Oh,
legs.
My hands to Sarasta, I would just like to say, I do think, Ashura, I know you've been carrying this pain for a long, long time, but if you could be the brave, brave man I know you are and carry it for just 1 extra week, I think having Pariah on our side when we're killing a hag could be very helpful. Also, thank you for the follow, gigantic boner. Literally just followed.
Thank you, gigantic boner.
Gigantic boner, my man. My man right here, right now. All right.
Now that's a high-ranking soldier.
Oh God. I remember.
We slowly destroy Andrew's entire world build one political rank at a time.
David has just gone with it. No.
So we go.
I make 0 apologies.
We go to Pariah. We get him out safe. I think I might be able to turn him back from stone if he's still one piece. That is, and there were some things in there that looked a bit scary. I thought I saw a basilisk skeleton, and that's scary, but it's also really interesting.
Ooh,
there's so many.
Thank you so much for your scrying. It's very helpful.
You're welcome. I'm kind of excited about basilisk bones.
What's
I think
I could hear the excitement in your voice.
They're like big snakes that if you look at them, they turn you to stone. But like,
we don't look at them.
We don't look. But this one's dead. It's a skeleton. It's very, very dead. But like the bones of basilisks, like the bones of dragons, the same things. They can have certain properties to them. I don't know. It's just kind of exciting. But I need to. It's also our friend is in terrible danger. So
and also, we might get a shield guardian out of it. So
maybe
3 wins, perhaps, for our lovely hag to be Hemlock. You can replace the one in Maldrin. For myself and the betterment of the Adagani military, and we can save a friend. Sounds like a perfect piece of Soulguard business, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll agree.
There is one more thing. And I don't... It's not really my place to say this. I don't think. But about Pariah. Before we go forward, he's a very good man. He's proven that. I think.
Okay.
I think the illusion that he wears when we first met him, I think it might be for a little more than he says it is, and I'm fine with that. It's not.
Wait,
it's
what
not
do
my
you
business.
mean?
Like he has more scars everywhere?
No.
So he's
When
an
I
edgy learner
tried-
with secrets. I mean, come on, who isn't in
Yeah.
a classic town in Anagan?
Exactly. Yes. When I tried to give him the healing potion before he went to the burrow, he rejected it in a way that wasn't just, I can
Polite.
handle myself.
Oh.
His hands are very cold.
Hmm.
If you catch my drift.
I mean, yeah, lots of people have
Full blood
circulation
circulation.
troubles. Yes!
Coffee.
Yeah.
God reaches down a hand. Look, feel how cold it is.
Your gods are dead, that's why.
Look, I
That's bad.
I think Pariah may have the name Pariah for a reason more so than what he's letting on.
So like,
And I
like,
want-
doesn't, like
I
blood
want
doesn't
him to-
circulate
I
inside
want
the-
him to know that I want him to know that we don't care about who he might be, but what he's done. Like we've been saying to Ashura.
Hmm.
So, please bear with me on this.
Yeah, cause, yep.
I think Pariah might be a vampire.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
I don't know, he's walked about in the middle of the daytime with us.
He
I've
has.
read about those.
What? Maybe he had. He did.
So
Okay.
when we first met him, when he was kind of, being all mysterious towards Hope, I did some detect magic and I saw the illusion magic on him, and we figured that out. There was some magic on his weapons, and there was also amount of necromancy on him, and his hands are quite cold. And maybe I'm leaping to conclusions, and maybe I'm wrong, but the way I see it, he's a good man who's been dealt an awful hand in life. And who's done so much for us, and I don't want him to feel he has to hide, even if what he's hiding is just scars, and I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't know.
mean, Hemlock, you literally dole out necromantic magic like it's a fucking cup of water. I'm sure we'll be fine. Like, I'm not gonna judge this fellow at all, unless he, turns around and is like, Kaiser be damned, I want to kill you all. He's fine in my book, We've got you making mushroom zombies every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just know there were some people who didn't like what I did and who didn't like me. And I know there's people who probably don't like Pariah. And I don't want him to think that we are those people.
I mean, his name is Pariah, and I think he's growing to trust us, but you have my scouts on him that I won't say any shitty things to him. When do I ever say shitty things? I'd never do.
Rarely though.
Of course not.
Do you want to go? Maybe Nute, you wanted to say something?
Yeah. Why does that matter? Like, do vampires have a bad reputation or something?
I think from the books I've read as a child, they drink blood. That's all I know.
It's not
make
just
a religion
Yeah.
or nature. What's your religion check?
Wait, who now?
is this
It's not-
everyone?
I got an 18.
Anyone who's proficient.
in religion.
I'm proficient in nature. I'll roll a nature check.
Yeah.
Imagine being
I am-
proficient in a
I'm
nature skill.
expert at nature.
I'm not proficient in any of those two.
The rogue has proficiency and expertise in nature. The ranger doesn't.
Yeah, I
have-
love that.
I got a
I literally
19.
live it. I come from a place that is in the forest. I felt it was appropriate.
Valid.
19 in nature.
22 nature.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
I have +9.
Shit.
Yeah, you guys are aware that one of the spookier kinds of undeath, one of the ones that can spread, is that of vampirism. And there are plenty of tales that exaggerate and diverge from the reality of it. You're not quite sure what the difference is, like where the line is drawn, of like how much of it is like fairy tale, how much of it is like, yes, mechanically this is the case. Yeah, you can assume a level of knowledge about vampires that you OC might know.
Nice. Well, I mean, as someone who has run Curse of Strahd, I OOC know a lot about D&D vampires. Can tell you.
It's not just vampires. It's the undead in general, and I think I know about Pariah, and I think he knows that I know, maybe, and I just I want him to be okay. And
I feel like if he wanted to hurt us by now, he probably would have done.
Yeah.
Also, Hemlock, my dear, I think you're being anxious for nothing. I was going to say the very same as Maple, and also, we're about to go get him back, potentially, and petrify him and save his life. Like, I don't think there's any beef. I think any beef you've foreseen, no, I think we're all good. I think everything's going to be fine, sweetie. I think it's going to be great.
I would rather it come out of me being paranoid than any actual foundation, but I wanted to bring it up because I know there are opinions on death, and I know mine are different to a lot of other people's, so I just wanted to make sure.
But you know, in worst case scenario, it's just a man that has a cane for blood. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Wait, Hemlock, are we technically undead now?
No.
How does that work?
You have a mushroom on your face. We should talk.
We died, and now we're not dead.
Yeah, but we're alive again. We're like living.
Back to life.
We're back to life.
But are you maybe like part?
Yeah, we undied.
I've been part
That's
mushroom
not
for a
how
long
it works,
time.
Nute.
I've been part mushroom for a long time. I think it's now just coming on the outside. Ow! Don't pull it.
But I don't. I'm not. I'm just.
Wait, come on.
What?
Look.
Okay.
Look. What I am is not a concern right now, and neither is what is Pariah. I just wanted to bring it up in case.
I mean, undeath is absolutely unholy, and it's a spit in the face of the Bloodborne, but I've hung out with you for long enough to just be cool with it.
Also, I'm not gonna taste slate, okay? I'm just, I'll be okay. Let's not tell slate, and we'll be fine. That's the only man I know.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yep, no one else is holy around here.
No, I can... Like, I should be, now that I'm a paladin, I should be, but I'm so far...
I mean, more eyes towards the literal Asima who is in our party.
But yeah, but she,
I mean, Hope isn't a holy man.
Yeah, that's true. Hope's not a holy man.
True.
But look, that's the Pariah situation, and regardless of people's opinions on vampires and on undead things, he's a good person who's done good things, who's been dealt a horrible, horrible hand, and I want him to know that we're okay with that.
Yes, but also if he wants to take his soul and remove it from his undeathly state and pass it on to the moon, I also won't stop him from doing that. Not saying I'm going to kill him, oh my goodness. I just mean, if he ever shows a qualm with vampirism, I will happily help move his soul onward to a more clean and holy place.
So is that like a disease or a curse?
Yeah, kind of both.
Yeah.
Like a vampire can turn other people into vampires, but it's very different because they can also make like vampire spawn, which aren't as powerful as normal vampires.
But so there's no way of like removing like vampirism.
Aside from like death, no.
It's a way to do it.
I mean, hey, it worked for me. Just saying.
It's like lycanthropy. It's like werewolves.
Yeah, but like if you cast like OOC, if you cast remove curse, it doesn't do anything.
No. You can't just remove curse a vampire.
Remove curse learned, vampirism solved.
Remove curse on Strad. Whoopsie.
Imagine fucking
Imagine if that was how you could finish Curse of Strahd. You just remove curse him.
9th level remove curse.
Yeah. He's not even.
Yo, get a wish spell. Wish that Strahd was no longer a vampire.
That's it, dude.
Maybe.
Alrighty. There's nothing else you guys wish to accomplish in this evening apart from discussing these various things and making your plans to head north toward Maldrin and make an attempt at saving Pariah.
Small thing. I'd like during that night to get drunk, give a lot of kisses to my friends, and tell them I am
Hell
to be there.
Aww.
Ah.
And with that lovely display of friendship, we shall have our break there. Thank you guys so much for being with us for this far in. Go hydrate, go get some food, whatever you need, and be back here in half an hour at 9, where we will pick up, where we shall, hopefully, I think, begin our journey north.
Yeah.
See you guys soon.
See you soon.
See you.
Hello. Oh, I've made us very loud. I apologise to the audience for that. Whoops. There we go. I've turned us back down a little. Carry on, everyone.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our little D&D stream.
Oh, thank you for the raid,
what up?
Slade-Zeno.
Oh, hell yeah.
Slade-Zeno? I'm going to call you Slade-Zeno.
Slade.
Hell yeah. Thanks, buddy.
Perfect timing. Just got back from barrack. Yay, rude.
Alright.
Yay!
Unless there's anything else
Thank
anyone
you
wants
for the
to
lovely raid.
mention.
Yeah, we
Where we
just
left
hit
off.
affiliate in the break.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Prepare for ads next time you tune in, fellas.
That good capitalist content.
That's right. Click on those ads. Buy shit. I don't know.
So,
Don't actually do it. I mean, dude.
where we left off, our wonderful Soulguard was spending a relaxing evening after 2 weeks of busy admin, the crafting of magical items, venturing forth to hunt an ogre for a heartstring and its teeth for said magical items, crafting your own spells. With this 2 weeks, this fortnight of activity concluded. The scrying on your friend Pariah, finding him in his petrified state, apparently in Brow Peak Burrow. Our group settled on a plan to head north to save Pariah and then to travel onwards to Maldrin to handle matters with a certain hag whose deal the group seemed to think is worthy of redaction.
Shit deal.
It wasn't a bad deal.
Ashura is an
shook hands on
idiot.
it.
Lol.
Ashura is an idiot.
I love how the demon is like, it was a bad deal. Everybody knew it was a bad deal.
It was a bad. You said yes, so
And I said yes.
it was a good deal. Anyway, for now, as morning of I believe is the 16th dawns. Are you guys ready to leave? Is there anything you guys wish to do? Over to you guys.
I want to kiss my wife goodbye.
That's a good idea.
I feel like Marigold gets no attention anymore. We just don't mention her.
Yeah. Andrew, I have a question for you.
Yes, sure.
Sorry. When you cast Fine Grade Steed, right? The steed doesn't have equipment on it, right?
No.
No. But you can't put anything on it, right?
What does the spell say?
It doesn't say anything. It just, it's just a steed. It never talks about what if you put equipment on the horse.
I imagine it would qualify as a familiar in the way that it can hold things. It's a steed. It is that creature. You can put a saddle on it. But in the same way that if it is dispelled or goes away, it does not take that equipment with it.
Yeah, and then it's weird.
Right?
So you just have like a saddle.
Yeah, I'm seeing snow just like dissipating and there being this little pile of snow with just a little saddle in. And a load of broken cups and shit.
I wanted to make like a wolf armor, and I like ask a number to do that before we leave, and then I was like, maybe it won't work, and yeah, it doesn't work.
He can wear it. It's just that if he dies or you dispel him or dismiss him, the armor will just on the ground.
We can put some barding in the bag of holding eventually, but being like, oh, I'm just going to quickly buy some barding for my giant snow wolf, it's not going to be, I'm going to quickly buy some barding for my giant snow wolf, I don't think.
Yeah.
By
it would have been like a day before we're leaving. I'd just go to Nama and just ask it and then leave.
They would say no. It will take 2 weeks to make custom barding for a giant wolf.
You didn't get it. I wasn't expecting it. I was just like putting an order for.
Yeah, no, Lee, I reckon, leave an order with someone before we leave.
But maybe it's a bad idea.
I'll add Deneric. Get in on this.
Is it a good idea? I don't know.
Yeah, Deneric made barding for Willow. Like, yeah, it's a good idea.
Okay, I'll ask that guy.
He did.
That guy. If he can make like an armor for.
Yeah, he made barding for Willow and it gave him +3 to his AC.
Dude. That's it. I don't know how much it will cost, but that's it.
All right. Well, we can discuss the details of that later on.
Yeah.
I will note that down. But
in classic style, I'm leaving a letter to our steward S to deliver for me. To the princess Ubu. And I will write you another poem, Andrew, to send to the princess. Ubu. You said perfect in her voice. I'm such a simp for this woman.
Alrighty.
Sorry, just peeks into the house and grabs the letter like, thank you.
So, are you guys doing anything else? Are you bringing Willow? Are you bringing Snow?
Ooh, am I bringing Willow? That's a good question.
Yeah, bring him.
We're going into the burrow, right? I think I'll probably bring him with me, yeah.
I also might bring Nitwit. Nitwit has been in the house for like 2 weeks or some shit.
I will bring Lily as well.
I love the idea that Willow now has little like saddle bags for like Nitwit and Lily.
Yeah.
Like
and Lily's is full of water, obviously.
Yeah. It's like fishbowl for Lily.
Oh hell yeah.
And Snow also has a saddlebag for Willow, so we can just.
Nice.
Stack.
I feel like it's all like sidecars. It's like Snow, and then has a pouch for Willow, who has one for Nitwit, who has one for Lily.
It's like a Russian doll. You're just like,
Infinite Russian doll pets.
Okay, well, those of you with pets, please keep your stat blocks on hand.
I don't think mine counts as a pet because.
No, neither does.
No, I just think because mine's a sentient child. It's not a pet.
Good point.
Mine is a mount, technically.
Those that have them, keep them on hand.
Uh-huh.
And are you guys making your way?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah.
Alrighty.
I just like to clarify, I'm making my way looking great.
Okay. Is there any other way that Hope makes her way?
Valid.
Assassin.
Alright. So, as you guys make your way, you find yourselves. Well, it's quite a crisp autumn day. You find yourselves bringing your cloaks and your furs a little bit closer as the chill is beginning to set in Adigan. It's not raining at the moment, but the wet ground tells you that this early morning saw some rain. You follow a familiar road. You've travelled the Clearwater Forest path for quite a while, and many times before. Is there anything you guys wish to do on the way there, or are you content to just trek on down?
You know, having chats.
Yeah, having chats.
Having the chats on the roads.
I'd like Ashura to just like try to do some heavy lifting, just to be like
test his new muscles.
Plenty logs on the side of the road to like mark the sides of the road, like in the forest where it gets quite dense and quite overgrown. There are elements of the road which are like blocked off with logs, and you can quite easily like curl a log.
Yeah, like we don't need it. Like we don't need it for the camp. He's just be like, do we need a log? Like he'll take that voice. Do we need a log? No. All right.
Whose idea was it to give him those gloves?
Mine.
That makes a lot of sense.
I'm sorry
Nute,
you've been
did you
usurped
see
as the
Maple go
party
that
himbo,
way?
Nute. I'm so sorry.
Nute? Maybe I hope it went that way. Who knows?
Oh, hold on. Let me just go and check and get a higher vantage point. And just gonna run up a nearby tree. No, can't see anything from up here.
I can't
Sorry. Oh, hold on, let me come back down. And he's gonna jump down with slow fall. And it's like,
Hope's gonna cast disguise
can't
self
fly on
so that
myself.
she looks like fucking Hemlock, so you can't see her anyway. Fuck you.
Nah, dude, you can't win. You can't win, Nute. Like I can
Nute,
try.
please mark off a key point for slow fall, and Hope, could you please roll wild magic?
Wait.
Yeah, I got 9. I'm
slow
fine.
fall doesn't take a key point though.
And
Isn't it?
And Ashura, don't you need to use a spell slot for fly?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, but it's through my bow, so I don't mind.
Maple also flexes and uses minor illusion to make her muscles like twice as big as they actually are.
Horrific.
Like, the temptation to use counter spell on a minor illusion is very high.
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh my
such a
God.
waste though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Wait. Maple, how much do you have in athletics?
Plus 12, baby.
Okay, fuck yeah.
Expertise, you little shit.
Let's see.
What did you roll for wild magic?
It was a 9, I'm fine.
Cool.
Well, I guess
Alrighty.
I'm gonna look like Hemlock for an hour, so that's a bit weird. Sorry, Hemlock.
Looking a little bit different, with ridiculously comically large biceps, Maple. You guys continue your path along Clearwater Forest, and in the same place you did last time, you diverge east and begin climbing the foothills of Enraven's Brow. You can see where kind of the bottom of these small ridges are still damp from whatever streams came down them the night before. Greyish, white, pillowy clouds drift across the sky, and as you get higher, you can see shafts of light come down through the gaps in the clouds further down across the kingdom. And eventually, coming towards late afternoon, you find yourselves where you did nearly 6 days before. You see a large set of stone doors bowed inwards. One of them clearly off of its hinges and just leant up against the frame. And in common and gnomish, you see the large inscription of Brow Peak Burrow. You see a small lean-to, like a dark kind of greyish canvas lent up of like a tent that is like blowing empty. You can see a bedroll like 40 feet away that is like tumbled down a little bit to the wind and has stuck on a rock.
What time of day are we on? Did it take us like a day-ish
Like late
to get here?
afternoon.
Okay.
Unless it's like 5.
5 p.m.
Okay.
So we could either like rest now or like go in.
I think we
A
should
little bit.
investigate the campsite that's been pillaged first, in case it's pariahs. Just a thought.
That's
True.
It was weird because like I thought someone that wasn't Hope would suggest doing that, and like it's not the kind of thing Hope would suggest, but Prudence definitely thinks we should go look at this sus
Yeah, I think-
campsite.
I was distracted.
Yeah.
We absolutely should, yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you,
mean,
Maple, for
from far away, it doesn't seem that bad, but I guess we should
Right.
look at it.
Let's have a look. Who's helming this investigation of this small campsite?
I can go.
The person with the highest investigation, so Maple.
Alrighty.
Nicole has +9 into investigation.
Make an
I'm just
investigation
so, yeah.
check, but also tell me what are you investigating when you're looking?
So, does it look like it's actually been like pillaged, or
Okay.
has it just like been left? Like, did Pariah make it before he went inside with the intention of coming back, and it's just been like left for like a week?
Sure, go ahead, make an investigation check.
Is it with advantage with help? Is someone helping?
I will stealth up and help you.
Go for it.
Let's go. Okay, that's gonna be a 18.
18. As the two of you kind of look across this this small tent you can use blown open with the wind. You see where pools of water have like gathered at the bottoms of some of the canvas over a few days. You don't see any belongings. You don't see any bags or containers. There's no like mess tin left onto one side. It appears though either it was simply a tent was put up and a bedroll left here, or if there was more, it has been completely taken. So it's either very, very thoroughly pillaged, or this was just all that was there.
Okay.
I'll say with an 18, you do also... I'll say while Maple's kind of like going through this tent, Markos, you do notice there are, in kind of elements of the ground where it's like rubbly, but like rubble on mud, you can see relatively large, fresh, like in the last month, large like clawed footprints. But you notice that there are very few prints around here. Aside from like smaller animal tracks, there's no like foot traffic or anything through here.
I wonder what
That's
these prints
not
are.
terrifying at all.
I mean,
Well, it is a little terrifying, actually.
Yeah, could I, like, do I recognize those, like, claw prints at all?
It's like a big chicken.
Them being pointed out, I'll say you can make a survival check.
Ooh, okay.
And Markos, you can either do the same or help.
Am I in favored terrain?
I think you are.
Would this count as one of my favorite enemies, which are giants or beasts?
This is not either of those things.
Okie dokie.
Ooh.
Okay, survival for me is going to be a 24.
And for me, it is going to be a lot less than that. It's going to be 16. It's going to be 21.
21. Both of you kind of like poring over these prints. You gather that it's quadrupedal. Wait, no, 6 legs. Whatever creature this was walked with 6 legs in a kind of a slow lumbering pattern. Thinking about the area that you're in and what Hemlock has mentioned, it's a creature you recognize. You've seen them in person before heading further east. This seems to be the prince of a basilisk.
Yes.
Well, the basilisk definitely came in this way.
Okay.
Well,
But did it
let's
get
hope
out?
that
Did
it was...
Pariah kill it, you know?
Well, it was a skeleton.
I mean, I saw a skeleton.
Does it have little basilisky brothers and sisters?
Maybe.
Maybe.
So
maybe
with
that's
those
a big
checks,
one.
you'd only see the tracks of one basilisk going into the into the entrance,
Oh.
and none come out.
Okay.
That's bad.
Well,
Should we head in?
Wait, what do you know about basilisks? Don't they have like weird eyes or something? I don't know. I don't know shit about them.
They can petrify you, but only if they're alive. So I'm assuming
I mean, can we
Pariah-
avoid that in any way though?
Don't look at
in
them.
its eyes.
Okay. I didn't
the
know
mirror
that.
in front of your face.
The mirror thing, I've heard about that.
Oh.
What if they have very
Hope,
pretty eyes?
Hope pulls out like the 10 compacts. She definitely has one because I'm literally always using a compact.
He pulls them out, like, if you see a basilisk.
Literally. Andrew, I don't
you
have
have
any in my
the-
inventory, but I always, at least once a session, do something with my compact, I
You
swear.
absolutely have a combat mirror.
Cool. I will give
And
it
you
to
already
Maple
graduated.
Ben?
and be like, Maple, you're always the best at scouting ahead. Perhaps if you take this to look around corners.
That's a good idea. Thank you.
Markos
I will
remember
not
this.
break it.
Marcus is in the corner, it's like,
Markos will remember this.
Maggie is literally a scout. Like it says it on her character
Sorry,
sheet. I'm
bro.
sorry. I'm sorry. And also, a basilisk is not a giant or a beast, so.
No, it's because he has plus
sorry,
11 in
Markos.
perception.
I'm sorry, Marcos, please don't
Oh
kill
no.
me.
I think we're the most perceptive party I've ever been with. This is insane. Like we don't
Yeah.
care.
We are
about it.
we are very
Like we
protective.
see everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Newt, don't you have like a headband that like makes you blind?
Yeah, I was thinking.
I'm not gonna put that on. I'm not.
No, don't worry.
Yeah, Newt should do it. But
You
there's-
know, I generally enjoy seeing the rest of the time.
Yeah, but do you enjoy being a rock?
I would also have to be within 30 feet of it.
Yeah, but
It's
do you
not a
enjoy
very
being
wide.
rock?
I don't know. I haven't tried it.
Ashura, if you're so sassy about this whole thing, why don't you wear the headscarf?
Yeah,
I mean,
why don't you
Ashura,
wear
you're
it?
welcome.
I will
You're
be
welcome to have
further
it
than
if you'd
30
like.
feet. He needs to punch the thing. So if he just gets up too close to it, he will not. What is it? Are you gonna punch
Says
the
the man who
board?
decided to be on the front line during
Just-
the fight with Ivrin Far. Excuse me.
Just a real quick
Yes.
question. Does anyone here know how to remove a curse?
Nope.
Well, then I'm not wearing it because that's otherwise I'm staying blind and I prefer not.
Also,
to
I'd
have that.
prefer to leave the curse removals for Pariah if any of us do have any kind of
Yeah.
Also
restorative
that.
magic.
Oh, I must have misunderstood. I thought you could just put it on and then you'd be blind, but you
No.
could see, and then you could remove it and you'd be
No.
fine.
When you take it
No.
off, you're still
No.
blind, babe.
Found that one out the hard way.
Well, okay, yeah, well that's shit. Okay.
So what you thought, Ashura, was you thought it was a normal blindfold.
No.
Oh shit!
You got sassed by Maple.
Yeah.
Do you know
I
what
don't
they
There's
make
like a whistle
You
of
just
the
got
wind
beat
across
at
the
your
ridges
I don't wanna
that
game.
punctuates
Yeah.
this silence.
I kind of want to cast like Dimension Door, go 500 feet away with her, and then just come back alone and just be like, "Fuck you" from far away. Just leave you 500 feet away.
No, no,
Maple
no.
will probably get back before you.
Do you know what though, Maple? I know it's very fun to make fun of Ashura, but also not a bad shout if we all just keep a piece of material on us to quickly cover our eyes if we end up in the worst of scenarios.
Like close to it.
Yeah.
Also, I thought it was a thing where you could feel the tremors of the earth while you had the blindfold, and when you removed it, it just
Yeah, to be fair, it does give you some amount of blind sight when you wear it.
I know. I just thought they would just leave.
At least that's what I've called it.
I just thought you would not be blind after you remove it.
No,
Anyway.
it just turns your vision to like LiDAR vision, you know?
Oh yeah, I can do that. Yeah, wait.
Lied?
You know, the famous
Like truth
invention of
detection?
LiDAR. Light detection and ranging, you know? We're all so
Yeah.
familiar with that very
Alleghenies
specific
are
type
well
of
known.
geoscience.
We're well known
Sure.
for LiDAR and laser ranging systems.
Indeed.
I feel like you're talking to the wrong
a
person.
laser rangefinder.
Red dot sight.
Read that site.
Is that a red dot this whole time?
Cantelographic for close range.
To be fair, right? You're meant to invent something like wars become like a big weapons race, and last war Adagan invented fucking guns. Would not be surprised if a wizard fucking around with a crystal accidentally invents a laser.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
5 levels time, we get laser rifles.
Pew pew pew. You're gonna have to fight something. Didn't you bring your spike thing, your pike, your thunder thing?
When you say that, you see a genuine look of just sadness on Nute's face.
Oh.
What's wrong?
That's still in Titan's back.
Oh no. And it's he's joking. He knows exactly that it's on Titan back. It's just.
Oh no.
I know. I'm so sorry. Ooh.
It's alright. I've still got these guns right here. It'll be
Need
like a little
those?
flex.
Ah, shh.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, Hemlock, do you want to just like go in and leave these himbos out here? Like,
I love the fact that Nute and I are just pure himbos. Both of us.
The
I'm
temptation
surprised
to
Nicholas
enlarge.
just walked in at this point.
The temptation to enlarge myself just so I can flex harder. It's like.
Right.
It's like that one villain in Undertale where you have to like have a flex off, and he flexes himself off the screen. Sorry,
Right.
So what do you guys?
the niche RPG
Alright.
reference.
Shall we
Let's go
head
then,
in?
shall we?
Yeah. Well, let's just go in.
Not all of you have dark vision, and your animals certainly don't.
I will cast dark
Willow
vision.
can see in the dark. I don't know what you mean.
I don't know what you
Can I
mean.
cast dark
I'm
vision?
with.
Willow does have dark vision.
I'm going to cast light on Nitwit's probably bow tie collar. He's been bought a lot of collars in his time, right? I'm guessing we've got some in the bag of holding. I'll fish one out and cast a light on it and wrap it around his little
Is that 30 feet bright, 60 feet dim?
Yes. 20 feet bright, 20 feet dim. 2020.
Right.
2020 vision, baby.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
Andrew, just real heads up. Now that I am duergar, I have 120 feet of dark vision.
That's right. You do.
Oh, nice.
Nice. I also do though, but yeah, we do. We both do.
Hell yeah.
I've already got you.
Would you like me
Hell
to
yeah, buddy.
light up your pin, Markos?
It's fine. I've just cast a spell. I can now see in the dark to about 60 feet.
Okay.
Nice.
Very nice.
So Maple, are you gonna go scout ahead?
Sure, if you want me to.
Okay, I patter on the head, not on the dead, and cast invisibility on you. Okay, so
Oh,
now,
shit.
yeah,
Nice.
dude. Now you just, I don't know, like you can kill someone and no one will see you.
Less sneak.
Alright.
Cool, I will, sneak into the cave
Are you leaving Willow
and have a
behind?
look around.
Ooh.
Are you leaving Willow behind you?
Oh, yeah. Willow is not very sneaky.
Alrighty. Now, this is my first time using the dynamic lighting, so if things look
Oh,
weird,
Ooh,
let me know.
exciting!
Zoom!
Andrew, I also recently bought some weather packs that I posted about in the Discord that I can share with you, so you can add things like rain and fog and dust motes and snow.
Ooh.
Ooh, dust, smoke, and stuff, and weather particles.
Ooh, weather.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Whoa.
It's taking a hot minute to load you guys in. There we go. I'm closing the chat so I can see more of this because this is quite a large map. Yeah, let me know if things look weird.
It looks fine for now.
So, Maple.
Yes.
I'm also not looking at you guys on Discord because I've got quite a large set of notes on this. So if you guys are making any visual cues at me, I won't see them.
Okay.
Maple,
Yeah.
as you progress, first off, make a stealth check with advantage, as you are invisible.
That is a...
Your little gnome feet pad on the stonework, dodging any small puddles in this kind of flat carved stone. And you progress down this long, 30-foot long entry tunnel that opens up into a large entrance. In its center, a fountain of murky water stands. You hear an echoing bloop, bloop of water, swimmingly dripping from above. You can see to your left, a large section of the wall is just collapsed in. The large carved walls and pillars that are carved into the stonework are collapsed. A large pile of rubble fills the western side. To the south, a passage extends downwards, showing frequent signs of use by cartwheels would have gone. And there's one large archway to the east. What are you doing?
Okay. I will tell you in a second, because my Roll20 is still loading the map. But does the cartway look like the way that most people would get in?
Although your dark vision fades at the 60 front. Like to the far right here, like echoing
Main entrance.
They look equivalent. One is just the one that
One
can't
is
go
for
through.
vehicles and one is for people.
Yeah.
Cool. Makes sense. Oh my god, roll 20.
I
Why?
just want to say dynamic lighting
Is everyone else rolled me?
Dynamic
Load,
lighting
okay.
is giving me really bad lag.
Yep.
So much so it's affecting the stream. It's leveled out a little bit now,
Yeah.
but
Stream.
yeah, like because it's making everything very slow on my computer, and my computer is running the stream.
Yeah.
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 But it was just video lag, not audio.
Meg, you're frozen.
So Oh, is Meg actually crashed or something?
Meg is frozen.
Meg, can you hear things?
No, I can't hear anyone. I think my Discord has frozen trying to load this map.
Yeah, Mickey is frozen.
Cool. It's a fun foray. It's a fun foray into dynamic lighting. I think it'll be nice to leave it on for now, but we might have to think about how much we use it in future.
Yeah.
It'll be cool if it works. If it doesn't, I'll turn it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can the chat see the map really good? Oh yeah, it can. Great.
Yeah, they can spot that map.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can see. Just saying it's a little laggy, according to Mitch and Cajun.
I mean, it's weird because like it shouldn't.
Discord says I'm disconnected.
It's even laggy when you just
implemented.
I guess like
no,
yeah.
I think it's that. I think it's that on the.
Andrew, how does the? Oh no! Is it you choose to put it in certain places, or is it just like a thing you turn on and it happens?
I mean, it's something that you turn on, and then once it's active, you draw lines and geometries, and then you define. I mean, like once you've defined these lines, light does not pass through it, and so you guys are currently seeing like the dark walls. If you were on the other side of that wall, it would light up that side of it, because I currently have hope emitting light, and therefore, basically with dark vision, you can see darkness, but not through dark walls.
Okay. Okay, so does it actually depend on where our tokens are on the map?
Yeah, if you move the token just like 5 foot to the right or whatever, you can see it changing.
Yeah.
It's
Wonderful.
probably going to be pretty computationally intense, depending on how they're doing
Oh
it.
yeah, I see what it
So
means.
I
But
can
I think
totally
that's,
understand
like,
why that would
it's-
lag.
I can't say
A proper graphics engine in a
like
game or
flash
anything.
thing, right? It's a flash thing, so it must.
Yeah,
It's not Flash. It's not Flash.
Not
It's
Flash,
Canvas.
but like
Canvas
yeah.
on Roll20. They use Canvas.
Yeah, they're not using Flash. Otherwise, you get warnings.
It would be very helpful. I think. I don't know if you guys can even hear me actually because you're not responding and you're all frozen. I'm guessing you guys on the stream can hear them.
Shit. Yeah. They might have computer.
GL.
I'm really sorry, Andrew. Please, could you just turn it off because
Like,
I'm
however they're
unable
doing
to
it,
talk
it'll
to
all
you
be done in
guys.
JavaScript, which is probably
Mm.
not the most efficient way of doing
Wait,
it. But it's a
hello,
web
are you
browser,
there?
so
And Sakari
can't.
Damn it.
Wait, the basilisk is only challenge level 3.
You googling
Are
basilisk?
you
Wow.
I'm
metagamer?
not a metagamer.
Alex cancelled.
No, it's
Banned
just, I
from
wanted
D&D.
to... No, to be fair, guys, I know exactly what a basilisk is because I've killed one before. It's just I wanted to see the art, and the art has like the stats on it. That's it. I'm not a metagamer.
Andrew, can we kill the dynamic lighting if that's okay? I think it's not doing well for Prue's computer.
If
Or
that's
Meg's by the
possible.
seems of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry.
Sorry,
I'm
buddy.
Buddy.
I think if we play around sometime we're not on stream, we can figure it
Yeah.
out. But just because we're streaming right now. Oh no, everyone shut
Yeah.
your eyes so Andrew can click
Oh, we
hide
can see
areas.
this.
Everyone,
Oh, okay.
close your goddamn eyes.
I'm not
Yeah.
looking at it.
If you just
You
drag,
two stream.
yeah, just drag a big, yeah, you close your eyes, stream.
Don't look stream.
Oh, okay.
I've actually turned it off on stream. I've put our character profiles on.
No spoilers.
spoiler
Yeah,
enough
but
for
like,
me.
Andrew, I'm happy to play around with Roll20 and see how much it gobbles up my computer when we're not on stream. It's just so that we can finish today's game without any stinky troubles.
It might just be a thing of like finding that sweet spot. I saw someone mention in the Twitch chat that each line is treated as like an individual object. I think it was Mitch who said
Oh,
that.
so if each line is an individual object, you'll have more computationally heavy map.
Yeah,
basically.
it's likely that
It's
just
a big map as well.
It's likely that it's like
Doesn't help.
casting a line from where you are to every single corner to figure out what's blocked and what isn't, and then doing like line.
Oh no, sorry, it's just a tilted occasion.
It's on. It's you write void update, and then you write cast raycast on every corner of yourself.
Awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
the map is black
While
again, guys. I
true,
think we can look at it.
Well,
Do magic
Something like that?
lighting
Yeah.
equals lag?
Yeah.
I can barely hear you guys. Everyone's really glitchy for me. I don't know if it's because of the roll 20, but
I've turned the
Well-
lighting off. Oh, that's not going well.
Feel free to disconnect and reconnect, Meg, while we're doing it, and I'll chuck up a technical difficulty screen, and we'll do a Q&A with the audience.
Yeah.
What?
We were doing so well.
We were doing very well. Hi
We were
everyone. Welcome to the
Yeah.
technical difficulty section of Chasing Tales. You ask us questions in the Twitch chat, we answer them just while Meg reconnects to Discord and Andrew sets up the Roll20. Unfortunately, dynamic lighting is
The
a
Roll20's
bugger.
We should add like asking you questions on the technical difficulty thing.
Yeah.
We should just say ask any question and you'll be there.
Yeah, any question at
Good
all
thing I didn't have a
that
second
is.
intricate dynamic lighting map after this.
Oh, no, Andrew.
Andrew.
I'm so sorry.
Cajun is saying you either need to break it into smaller maps or just not run dynamic lighting. So you can run small rooms in the dungeon with dynamic lighting probably, but not like an entire dungeon until all of us have big boy gamer PCs worth thousands
Well, the thing
of
is-
pounds.
If next week I'm
Gamers
the one
rise up.
if next week I'm the one producing, gamers rise up. Yeah. If next week I'm the one producing, it should lessen the load on Prue's laptop because she wouldn't
But
have to
not
have
for
it
Megan.
yet. But not for Megan.
Mm.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
why I
so
think
fine.
we should just play around in the week. You know, like some of
Yeah.
us,
Yeah.
any of us
give
that
it a
had
go.
trouble today can just hop on a call with Andrew and fix things up. Smash
Smash
the,
the Garibo
crush
crystal.
with the- yeah, Tofu says smash the Garibo crystal and get them to fix it. Okay, so we haven't been asked a Q&A question yet. So I will ask, what's a good
I dare
Dungeon
you,
and Dragon
Tofu.
question? What's
Not
your
even
favourite
asking.
dice set, kids?
My
Oh, no.
Describe it with your mouth because we're not
no.
on video right now. My
Mine-
favourite
Too
is the
hard.
one Jordan gave me for my birthday that's like pale pink
oh,
with sparkles and then it's got gold numbers on. I just really love it. It's just so pretty. It's pretty whether I'm playing Hogan
Hell
or
yeah.
not. I really, really like it. It's my favourite set. My
Nice.
second favourite set is like a horrible acid green fluorescent yellow swirly set I got for a Gulok a long time ago.
Oh, I remember that set.
They're my Elsie set. Yeah.
Hey, I remember them.
Yeah.
Elsie Bones. Oh, I loved Elsie, even though she became a cryptid.
Yeah, she did.
I
What
think
about you,
my-
Jordan? What's your favorite?
That's why I
set?
loved her.
But be fast, because don't go around. Don't go around for like all 20 of them.
Me and Jordan have too many.
my whole
I have like so many sets of dice.
my laptop really
I think-
did not like trying to load that
Um,
roll 20 map.
To be honest, one of my favorite ones actually is one of the ones that I used for Nute. It is called the Frozen Heart set from
Cracking
that I
eyes.
got from Kraken Dice, and it's effectively just like a light blue dice with little heart glitter things just like inside the dice. It's real pretty.
Cute.
It also comes with a bigger D20 and a tiny D20.
I
Which
have
are,
tiny-
one of
I
your
like the
tiny
tiny
20s.
20.
I like them a lot.
Like a small one? Like how big? Like smaller than that?
so that's the big one.
Yeah.
Alex's favorite. They can't see on
That's
the
the
stream.
normal one.
They.
I'm sure it's more for
We're
Alex at
just
this
showing it
point
to
now.
Alex.
Yeah.
For
And then
reference,
that-
the big one is roughly the size of a walnut. The small one is roughly the size of a grape.
Those are like the size things. It's smaller than a grape.
Yeah,
A blueberry.
Yeah, blueberry.
Like a blueberry. So yeah, that's like the size comparison of them. And then
Yeah.
we've got the
don't-
big boy.
Oh my god.
That's comparing it to the biggest of those D20s.
Oh, you
What?
you
This
never
one is
know.
roughly
That's
the
the
size
size
of a
of like
plum.
a cat's brain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cat brain. That's
And this shit is metal. It could do some damage.
Yeah.
I would like to say Alex's favorite dice set is the only one Alex owns, probably. Alex does not buy dice.
So I'll tell you something. If you have that table with like chaotic, like lawful good, and stuff like that, and you have that table for people owning dice, and there is one of them that is like chaotic neutral, which is like you only have the number of sets that you need to, or maybe it's lawful good. I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's exactly me. It's I only need.
You have exactly as many as you need.
Yeah, I only have 2 sets because when I need to roll advantage, that's good, and that's it. The rest of the dice came with it. I don't need more. I love dice. It's just every time I want to buy one, I'm like, it's too expensive for what it is. So I'm like, oh no. And I love them. But like, I'm never gonna buy them, so I only have 2 sets.
We got some questions coming in chat.
Yeah, we do.
So,
you go first.
Bohu's Junior, I hope I'm saying that right, asks, how did we all meet?
That's one hell of a question.
Four of us met.
This began several years ago because
way back when.
I don't think we do have the. Do you mean met OOC or met in game?
Oh, I'm gonna assume that it's OOC.
Okay.
Let's go. Yeah, let's do OOC.
So, all right, me and Meg are the oldest pair here, because we started dating in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2015. Before I came to uni. Then, I believe it was Alex and Jordan. Because I shared accommodation with Jordan.
No, I think it was me first. I kind of think it was me first.
Jordan first. No, Jordan first.
I shared the accommodation with Andrew.
Oh, yeah, you did.
The first week, I remember we went to the room and had
Then Alex and Prue, because I basically put out a thing being like, hey guys, I've heard of D&D before. I want to play it, but I've never played before.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not how it happened, Andrew. You weren't my That's not how it happened.
Pray correct me.
Yes, first of all, we didn't meet because you put a post online.
We're on the same course.
Yeah, we're on the same course, you motherfucker. Don't forget to put a thing online and then we met.
What course was that for our audience?
Mechanical engineering.
Nice.
Bitch physics.
Nerds!
Shit, I think we do shit.
You say nerds, you're the only one still in uni, Rihanna. Fucking get a degree.
No, Andrew.
You can't say that. They're baby.
We started being friends, and at one point during the year, we talked about something, and I think we talked about like D&D, and we both said, I don't know how to play D&D. I'd really love to. And then we started to play with Jordan, Meg, Jack, and someone else, which
Prue,
was
that was
that was not true yet. And then after that, we started the game with Prue and the others.
I didn't know that was after that one. That's cool.
Like Andrew and I met like in our course. Like I know him since the first day of uni.
Yeah, I met you. I remember meeting you. I remember meeting you and Andrew, and I don't remember anyone else in that group.
Yeah, that's because I think it was like Sam, Peggy. They're quite forgettable people, though. So
that was I think I was Peggy's. I think I was the only female identified person at that game table.
No, we never played. No. We never played with Sam and Peggy, Andrew. Not with.
It was 2 people. It was 2 people from TTRPG Society. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
You played with Simon Pegg.
Whoa.
And that wasn't. Do you know? I know exactly when that was. I know the exact day because the day before was an important day, for me.
We kissed for the first time.
We kissed for the first time. No, something. No, don't worry.
What was it, Alex? Or is it embarrassing?
It's kind of embarrassing. I got it with my crush.
So tell us.
Oh, that's so cute.
The day before, and I remember because it was in the morning, and so I had to run.
Right.
Yeah, and so we met. Yeah, we met with Prue and other friends from TTRPG.
And then the story ends here, and then there's a second half to the story that involves Rihanna and David and Andrew and Meg.
Well, should we say how we know Andrew and Meg?
Yes.
Yeah, you guys jump in for this part of the saga.
Yeah. In the winter of 2019, which was in my second year of uni, I became director of a stage show with my theatre society, which is called Mugs, Manchester University's Gilbert and Sullivan Society.
Mugs.
Mugs, woo! David, you'd been there since like a good few years before I had.
Yeah, I think I joined Mugs in 2015.
Yeah, I met you the year before when we did the Addams Family, which was when I first joined. And then I was in cast for the Addams Family. I played the lead in HMS Pinafore, and then we came to Jasper in Deadland, which was the show that I directed. And I met Meg and Andrew on the like taster session, the taster cocktails night that we had. And they were both very lovely. I remember really admiring your necklace, Andrew, because you had the Raven Skull necklace, and I really liked it. And then Andrew auditioned and joined my cast, and Meg became eventually became my deputy stage manager.
And Megan joined my crew because at the time
your crew,
I was workshop manager at the time.
You were workshop manager, yeah.
I believe.
So they
rep.
They
Crew
did
representative. I can't remember.
Yeah, they did great, amazing things for the show. On cast and crew side, they were great, and I remember Andrew going into rehearsal one day wearing a Critical Role t-shirt, and I was like, hey, I know that show. And then we got into show week, and I was horribly stressed, and Andrew, I think, kind of figured out that a way to talk to me where I would calm down was talk about D&D. And I was like, hey, I have this character I want to try, and Andrew's like, hey, I have this game I'm running. And I joined the group chat in January and had my first game session with you guys in February of 2020. David,
I joined in like June or something.
Well, you did Strahd first, didn't you?
Yeah,
I
joined my Strahd game first.
Megan's Curse of Spoopy Strahd.
That was so good. That's such a good game. I like that Strahd game more.
Yeah. Well, I actually first met Andrew and Megan at a Mugs Halloween social that we did. And
you were dressed as a wizard.
I was dressed as a wizard.
Oh,
I was
the
a
wizard.
ridiculous wizard.
It's very funny.
That's so cute.
And I remember distinctly us having a good chat about D&D and Critical Role and gushing over it, and me being frustrated with Megan because she wasn't caught up at the time. Still hasn't caught up. No spoilers.
I live with her. I watch the show. I can't then talk about it at depth.
Oh, that's rough.
And I remember distinctly Andrew was dressed in a bat costume, and I knew he was a critter because Megan was like, "Oh, he's dressed as a bat," and Andrew started flapping his cape and saying, "Bread, where's the bread?" And I'm like, he's a critter.
Best costume ever. It's just a sheet.
And Meg, of course, was a very beautiful vampire.
Of course.
I went to a vampire to 2 different Halloween parties that year. I just wore different outfits. It was great.
Right. Quickly, I will put us back on overlay now that everyone's here. Oh, and basically we all start playing this campaign together at the end. Is the story. I want to put it into the dragons. Now we've been talking about it for like 5 minutes.
Quickly. We've been playing together for like 4 years now.
See, like you'll have long stories. Mine's easy. I just met you all be playing D&D.
6 months to 1 year, depending on who you are.
Jordan, Megan, Andrew, and I have been playing together for 4 years.
I'm going to switch us back to the overlay. We'll answer one more question. And the question is, best LOTR/Hobbit character from Mitch. Sorry we didn't get to the other people's questions. I am absolutely going... Oh, no, I'm going Sam. You can't. Like, Sam is just the best member of the Fellowship. Like Legolas is the prettiest member of the Fellowship, who I would definitely kiss the most. Pippin is, like, the one I personally enjoy the most, but you just have to say Sam, don't you?
I also have big feelings about Aragorn just because of how much Viggo Mortensen is Aragorn. Like, he literally was like fishing and hunting on set while playing Aragorn.
Yeah, he adopted his horse afterwards.
He got the police.
His horse.
He got the police called on him because he was walking down the street in full costume, swinging his sword about in the streets of New Zealand.
Yeah, you can't swing a sword about in public.
He just is Aragorn, and it's my favorite thing ever. Like, I love it.
Any more?
Andrew, nice.
It's gotta be Gandalf.
100%. Yeah, dude.
To be fair.
Smeagol's corruption arc.
Yeah, it's very good.
Need me that corruption. Yeah. What about you, Rihanna?
I have 2 different ones for Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. I love Pippin. Pippin is my boy. I adore Pippin. I used to be a Legolas gal, and I used to say like, oh, Legolas is the prime example of men I'm attracted to, and then I realized I was gay. And he
every bisexual fancies the fuck out of Legolas. Like minimum bisexual, by the way. Any further along the queer spectrum also counts.
And then in The Hobbit, because I really like the way he was portrayed in the film and both in the book. I really like Lee Pace's Thranduil. I think he's fucking great.
He's so good!
Yeah.
Oh, I have so many feelings about Thranduil. I love him.
Thranduil. I played my first ever D&D campaign. I played. I made it very clear to my DM that I wanted my character's dad, who was a big part of her life, to be based off of Thranduil, of an elven king, and it was like oof.
Aww.
But it was. I love him. I have many feelings about Thranduil. But yes, that's me.
David, quickly.
David, take
I already said it's got to be Gandalf.
Gandalf. Yeah. What about you, Jordan?
Like, I'm kind of appreciative. It's like Sam. He's just such a good boy.
Sam is just such
He's
a good
just
boy.
the loveliest boy.
He was so good at Stranger Things.
Complete.
So good at
I like that half the group
Man's
have
just like,
gone
you
for
can't
a
climb,
man who's
I will carry you.
Yeah, like half the group have gone for a man that is completely uncorruptible and loyal to the end, and then Andrew is like, nope, Smeagol.
Smeagol.
Alex, what about
Smeagol's corruption arc is really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Smeagol's corruption is really good. If you could see my library of books right above that, you'd see every book written by J.R.R. Tolkien and his son.
Yes, King.
With all the books. So I'm going to stay on Lord of the Rings because otherwise I'd go too far. Boromir is the
Valid.
Ooh, he's very
Absolutely
interesting.
valid.
Yeah.
such a well-written character. Like, I love Sam. Sam is great. He's the real hero of the story. But Boromir is like one of the best written characters.
He's so compellingly written. He's
so
great.
compelling. He's so gray. He's the epitome of because Aragorn is not human, but like Boromir is like the example of like the best human possible.
Yeah, him and the juxtaposition and the relationship between him and Faramir as well.
Yeah, like the bad part of himself.
I'm going to move us on because
Sorry, we're getting carried away.
This is just going to become literature chat.
Yeah.
Also,
Sorry.
I mean, shout out Eowyn pulling off her helmet in the movies and being like, I am no man. And we have we can understand. Right, I guess, question time over. Back to DM Andrew and the lovely Roll20 map, which is now working, and Meg, who is now here.
Wee.
Woohoo!
Yay!
So,
I
where
can't
we
see anyone's icons though.
Oh,
I
sorry.
can't see myself
It's in
or anyone
darkness.
else.
It's in darkness. We
top
can't
left, you
that
should
either.
see.
We are in dark.
I can't see anyone.
It's in
Yeah,
dark.
I also can't see
Alright.
anyone, but it's fine.
You can see if you zoom in, it's just very dark.
I can see if I drag a selecty box.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
weird. It's just so spooky. It's
I'll
too
just
spooky
look
for
at your
us
laptop
to
and
see.
see if it's right, because it is quite dark.
It's pretty dark. I
can't
can
see
actually
anyone.
brown.
No, me neither.
Andrew just came around to look at my Roll20.
This is so spooky.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, let's play without icons. Fuck it, let's go.
Yeah.
I want to hit some stuff. We're not going to hit some stuff by 10:30 at this rate, you know?
Let's go.
Let's just
Come on,
fucking
let's go.
I mean, punch.
Also, just a shout out to the theatre nerds in chat,
Woo!
like Cajun, Mitch, all you others
Love
that
you
have
guys.
said that you love theatre.
Oh, yeah, I can see now.
Hey,
Yeah.
there we go.
Oh, there we are.
Can you see
Hey!
everything or just the
No,
stuff in front of
just
Just
a bit.
the stuff not in the darkness.
you? There, door. So, lay off of me.
Okay, where's the big door?
Invisible into this chamber? You see right in front of you to the left, there's this rubble fallen in. You see a doorway in front of you, and the doorway to your right. The doorway to the right has the cart tracks.
Okay, so I am going to sneak forward towards the doorway for people.
Go for it. You pass this kind of fatless, large pool. As you glance into it, you see in your kind of colorless vision, it's kind of dark, murky water rippling as a drop falls from the roof into it. As you find your way closer to the archway on the other side, you see very soon.
Oh.
I'm not going to illuminate the whole chamber, just what's kind of close-ish. How about ha.
Oh god,
You see
it's
the
Pariah.
You see the chamber opens up widely in front of you. To the left, a large sweeping carved wall. You see the start of kind of semi-carved, semi-constructed gnomish buildings with a doorway. Then down the center of this large cavern, a large ravine opens up, and you can see already it seems absolutely filled with spider webs. A cart seemingly fallen into it, resting in their strands.
Oh no.
You see a little bit further away the almost polished white skeleton of a basilisk. its large hulking form kind of crumpled in on itself. And very close to you, you see, coated in a glistening white, glistening yellow, drippy, shining, kind of undulating form, is the stony form of Pariah.
Okay.
Oh no.
As I wander in, I would like to say thank you for the raid, Hell with.
Hell,
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Hell with
Big
Thanks,
fish.
buddy.
dumplings.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop indeed.
Whoop, whoop.
And thank you for following the
Welcome.
Motley Crusades. Always
That's
appreciated, always loved. Thank
Yeah. What would you like to do, mate? Apologies. Do I know what the drippy yellow thing is?
Make a nature check.
Oh, shit, yeah. I'm great at these.
Shit, yeah, I love
Oh,
shit.
maybe I'm not so great at these.
you.
I roll the 3.
Oh, no, be a tweet.
So that's like a 12.
This kind of weird gelatinous form is like lapping up the sides of Pariah, like sponging and rippling around it.
It's some sort of gelatinous thing.
It does not seem to have noticed you, however.
Okay, good.
You are
I did roll
invisible.
a nice 22 stealth, and I am invisible. So, okay. Can I see anything else in this room, or do I have to go further in?
You have to go further in.
I'm gonna go like sneak in to like here.
Okay.
And just try and look at like whatever else might be in here.
Make a perception check for me.
Ooh, okay. 19.
19. You see kind of schlepping between fallen rubble and kind of what could have been puddles in the ground. There seems to be another slightly larger form of darker, oozy goodness that is like... And you hear it before you see it. You kind of...
Tasty.
through the passage. I'll reveal a little bit more.
You're not a warforged anymore. You can't touch the forbidden juice.
I can and I will.
Should we
I
move
wonder,
a bit?
do you have any more
Should we
ominous
stay
music
there?
than this lovely gentle lute and brew?
Yeah.
sneak up, everybody.
I know you are the DM and
There's
you
a-
have
I
a
do
lot on
have
your
spooky
plate.
music.
Yeah,
I feel like we should
spook us
speak
up.
up.
Go
There's a
ahead.
bar just in the corner of the cavern playing this lute right now.
There's a group of us.
It's me.
Maple, you've given us the all clear sign to like come into the first main room. Yeah.
Maple?
Yeah,
Mapes?
Maple.
Ominous silence.
Maybe.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Can you hear us?
Oh no,
Oh.
not
Meg.
again.
You hear them
Okay.
calling you. No.
Meg.
Well, actually, if you give them the all clear to follow.
Oh, no. Not at the
Oh.
moment.
Back.
I
Everyone
can't
go
hear
back.
anyone
Everyone go
follow
back.
me.
Look, just
Fuck.
everybody wait
Shit.
here.
Wait, no, you wait here.
Ashura, come back.
The fuck?
Ashura.
Wait,
Ashura.
Ashura.
Come
Oh, I
back.
can hear again now.
Hey!
Markos, get back
Okay.
here. Markos.
I don't know what the fuck happened there.
You can't see me.
I can see you, Markos. Get back here.
Why
No,
can't
I
you
rolled a
see me?
natural 20 on stealth. You can't fucking see me.
Wait. How much is that? How much
It's
stealth
okay.
is that? How much stealth is that?
It's like
Total.
30.
Too much.
Before we get
Total
too
is
wrapped up
32.
No, yeah. I
in
rolled
inside
a
stuff,
four.
now that Meg is back and can hear,
Yeah, okay,
I
yeah.
can hear you now. I don't know what happened there.
Maple,
Yes.
you have just pressed a little bit further in and you see this other large...
Gloopy thing. Yeah.
You see
I
like a bridge across the ravine built into the center of this cavern.
do I think that there is anywhere I could like signal them without being seen by the other things in here?
Probably not while staying invisible. Immediately comes to mind is the use of things like minor illusion to make
That's
something happen
true.
nearer to them, but that would be casting a spell and would drop your invisibility.
Yeah.
Could you
Do you
not
have
just like
something you
walk
could
back and
roll
tell
back
us?
to us? Yeah, you could walk back to us, but you could maybe
I
like
was gonna
roll
say-
something.
I was gonna say, can I just like, I don't know, throw a mammal meat?
Roll the mammal.
Like 60 feet behind you, you can just like
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I'll just run back.
you tiptoe on back to the group who are waiting anxiously in this entrance chamber.
Maple,
And be
what is
like-
it? What's that?
There's some like oozy gelatinous things, but Pariah's in there. I think one of them might be trying to eat him, but he's made of stone, so I don't know if that's gonna work
Oh
out.
goodness.
But I don't know if it's like acidy, so it might.
I need to make sure that we get it off him before I turn him back from stone.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There's a small like yellow oozy thing and then a big black one, and also a ravine with a lot of spider webs.
Wait, how loud are we talking since you're like 30 feet away from us?
No, she's come back.
I've come back. Sorry,
I went back on the map and I was like, how far away?
Also, Alex, that is much more than 30 feet. Like,
100 feet away.
Hey, come back here.
Almost 120 feet. I was like, yeah, it's like 30 feet.
We should probably employ a small amount of magic rather than melee damage to suck this thing off, unless anyone's got any kind of thing that can suck thing off. I don't particularly want to.
I don't need that.
Sorry, Bruce, say that one again, real quick.
I don't know if anyone's got anything that could particularly suck something off.
Ashura, it's your time to shine.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I don't know.
Basically, OOC, I don't want to list like all my fucking spells to you guys, but like, I could try a Hope's Cold Shoulder and freeze it, and then we can try shatter it off. Or I could
shoot it with my bow.
Or I could no, because I don't think we should do anything that could pierce through it and hurt the stone of his thing. I think we need to use.
Do you think the arrow could pierce through the stone? I think the
well, we
bullet
don't know. Like, if it's acid, if it's an acidic,
an arrow might chip the stone.
Yeah.
At least. Which
and what if you
I
chip?
don't
What
know
if you
it
chip
would
his eyeball? What if you chip his eyeball?
Wow, I'd be pretty proud of my shot.
Okay, asshole.
But I don't know.
Or I can banish it, and we have a minute to drag Pariah's body away, and then it'll reappear here.
Yes, banishing sounds good.
Sword, and just
Additionally, guys, if it knows we're there, it might just move off of him to try and attack us.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
So do you think we should draw attention to ourselves, and if it doesn't come, I try and pop a banish on it?
Yeah. It doesn't need to be off Pariah for too long, it just needs to be off him. The turning him back won't take too long, I don't think.
And that's another raid. This one from Valdrian. Thank you so much.
Velociraptor friend. Velociraptor.
Yay! Enjoying a great time. We're just delving into a dungeon.
This is
a known burrow.
They were one of the guests on the Talks from the Tavern that I was on.
Oh, nice.
See, now they're putting all the WAP emojis.
WAP emojis. So nice. So nice.
Right. I'd say go in, try and draw it out, and then turn Pariah back. Hope for the best from there. Just as long as it's off him.
Sure.
What I
can make a lot of noise.
What I can do too is cast levitate either on the thing or on Pariah and just bring it back here.
Let's try not to use magic initially.
Yes, I think let's go in, make a little noise, draw it off. Not enough noise to potentially draw the attention of a basilisk if there is.
Maple. Besides that ooze on Pariah, is there anything else we need to worry about in that room?
Yeah, the big black ooze is like kind of further back, and then the big pit with the spider webs. That to me says there's big spiders. So.
Oh god.
Or like in the room itself, or like far away?
Yeah, it's in the room right there.
Okay.
Well, alright, should we do this then?
Let's do this.
Yes, sure, I'll stay back.
Let's go.
I can throw a wall.
Alright.
Let's go.
As you guys make your way unstealthily towards his entrance, immediately you'll see this either dark vision or Hope's light spell. You see this statue of Pariah, his long sweeping horns of this tall tiefling, his kind of long traveling cloak kind of caught in like a turning motion and frozen there. And the second you guys get to the doorway, you see this like maybe half a foot thick layer of yellowish slime that is just like... And the second you guys come to the entrance, you see it begin to ripple and retract further down his form, and then like schlep off of his body and go... and like unfold itself towards you and like drag its form in your direction.
Oh, nice.
Okay, that worked.
Okay, it's off. What are we doing now?
I'm doing
It's awkward.
Kill it.
And now we kill it.
Kill it! Go ahead and honestly roll some initiative.
Yeah. That is a good idea.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Yes, I got a 5, of course.
Don't roll on your character sheets, just roll and put it in. I put all your turns on the order.
Oh, you're wonderful. Thanks, Andrew. Oh, Markos.
Thank you,
I think it's always easier if I do that.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh,
There we go. How did you say that? There we
Oh
go.
no, we're not doing good, guys.
Maple's fine.
How much did I roll? How much did I roll?
Maple's fine.
I'm alright.
I rolled a 9, dudes.
Andrew, I would have remained stealthy, by the way. Like hiding in amongst these rocks near the side. Just saying.
Rocks.
Sure.
I am one of them now.
commit.
Do you want me to roll for Willow, or do you want him to just act on my turn, like next to me?
On your turn.
Okay.
But in normal mount rules. So if you're riding him,
Yeah.
then he can only do like the
Movement. Yeah.
follow the rules.
I'll make him a 19 as well then.
Pariah is on a 0 because he's stone.
That's fair. Can we get
Probably
some
get
background
us-
music?
Whittle or combat music is a tweet.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Thank you. You're a very
Let's
lovely
go.
DM,
Let's
Andrew, for
I'm looking
giving
at
us
some
music
pages.
and maps and things.
You're doing great, Andrew.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go punch some stuff.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, sounds
Those are
good.
the
Sounds
strings and
good.
drums I like to hear.
There we go.
My creations. There it is. Dates modified. Oh.
Ugh.
Where is my boy? Oh, other people have been making shit. Of course they have. Oh god. I was like trying to touch things last, so they're all like up there in the order I want them. Cool. I have Pariah there if he lives. For now, has everyone rolled their initiatives and done their things?
I think we have.
Yep.
All except Snow.
Yay.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Snow hasn't rolled.
Again,
The Snowly one.
Put your one in for Snow, Alex.
Viewers right now.
Yeah.
We love,
Hell
love
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Hi, all 24
Hell
of
yeah.
you.
People.
Welcome
so
to all
nice
of
to
you.
We
Love
love
you
you.
all.
Thank you.
Okay,
My
done.
birthday is on the 24th of the month. Not this month, in June. And so it's one of my favourite
Right.
numbers. I love it a lot.
Maple.
Oh,
Yeah.
As your friends gather behind you, you see Markos like flit out of sight into the rubble, his gun in his hands. You astride Willow, but still, I believe, currently invisible.
Currently,
See
yes.
this large, like, this massive yellowish jelly coming towards you. What would you do?
Gross. I would like to stay where I am for
Mhm.
now, and I would like to shoot it with my bow.
Go
Wow.
for it. Roll an attack.
Do I
Choo-choo.
have the sneak attacks because I am invincible?
You have advantage because you're invisible, and sneak attack because you have advantage.
Do
Yeah.
I have
boy.
a sneak attack?
The sneak attacks. That was. That is a dirty 20.
That absolutely
Dirty
hits this
20.
mound of jelly.
Its AC is 19, just about hit.
Yucky.
Its AC is 19.
It's a very dexterous blow.
It's just absorbed a bunch of plate armor and it's like.
That is actually a really good idea, like a jelly cube that's
Yeah.
full of plate armor, so it's really hard to
Yeah.
hit.
that's a good idea. I like that.
I'm just now thinking back to that, to you, Prue, putting like the 10-foot cube in a 10-foot room.
That's 31
Very
damage.
good, very good.
31 points of piercing.
I rolled 3 5s and a 6 on
Oh,
my
Maggie, well done.
66 that I
That's
just
it.
rolled.
Damn,
Nice.
son.
Well done, Meg.
Nice.
That is with 1 arrow shot.
The arrow like sinks right deep into it, and then there's that familiar detonation of force energy within it, and huge chunks of it go. It's like you've punched a bowl of Jello and it's gonna. There is still like a core within it though of this kind of yellowish jelly going
Not getting that arrow back.
sucking towards you.
Yucky.
Are you and Willow moving or doing anything else?
No, I'm gonna stay here for now.
Alrighty, with that Nute, it's over to Ute. What would you like to do?
Over to you,
Alright.
baby.
May I just advise, because we all died in a doorway in Curse of Strahd, don't
Yeah.
stay in the doorway if you can help it.
Yeah,
I've
Nute
learned a
is
lesson.
gonna go to around
I'll put Maple awake.
Oh wait, no, I have 45 feet of movement now. No!
You little fucking short ass.
Shorter. God damn it. Right, I'm gonna head to by there to get to the other side of it. And I'm gonna launch some cold punches at it.
Go for it.
I hope not at Pariah.
First punch is a lot, like above 20.
AC is 8.
Okay, yeah. I literally can't miss unless I get a nat 1. Cool. Yep, they both hit.
Go ahead and roll some damage.
That'll be 5 or 6. 11 cold damage.
This final little core of it gets sheathed in this freezing energy. You hear it go, and as it tries one last time to keep schlepping forwards, it just cracks in half, and this little blob of jelly seems to be utterly devoid of life.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I am going to use my bonus action to dash with using a key point.
Go for it. Where you going?
And I am going to head to about 40 feet this way.
Yeah, punch that.
Just over to here, and I'm just gonna chill by there for now.
Alrighty. As you run across with your little dwarven feet padding against like the puddle-filled stone with a slight splash, you skid to a halt and turn around, your dark vision showing the area around you. I'll show you a little bit more of the area surrounding.
Just to clarify, with any of those puddles, Nute's feet don't actually sink into them. He just runs on top of them.
Perfect.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
You know that vine where that person like vapes loads and that guy turns to the camera and is like, wow. Just
wow.
As you come to a standstill and you're kind of checking all these like soft ripples of your feet flying across the water, you hear as like a really wide, like 15, 20 foot wide black mass begins to like pull itself together and build, and this large black pudding begins to schlep its way. I'm going to use the word schlep a lot because it's so onomatopoeic. Moves its way towards you, and it's going to smack you.
No, don't smack me.
I say no.
Remind me of your AC, Nute.
18.
18. They actually both hit. Good job. A buck. I will roll both the damage added together.
I don't have anything to stop this, do I? I don't think so. Are these missiles by any chance?
No, it's really acid blobs.
Can I just like grab them and throw no.
You take 45 points of bludgeoning and acid damage as this large strike into you and burn. And you look down and the clothing it touches vanishes. You're not wearing any armor, are you?
No. Excuse me, sir, can you not?
Nute is gonna be naked by the end of this.
Nute's little weenie is out!
Nute's
just got new clothes! Like,
and skin.
I just got the skin!
But you're not wearing any armor, so no armor gets broken. With that, Hemlock is over to you.
I'm gonna use my action to dash to get up to Pariah, and I'm gonna throw a second level healing word on Nute, because that sounded painful.
Go for it.
It was.
9. It's not that much. I'm sorry.
Hey, that's good. I'll take it.
9 points of healing. And that is my turn.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty. With that, Ashura, you see Hemlock charging forward, her hand reaching out to cast a spell towards Nute.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
I'd like to peek in this corridor quickly.
Go for it. You can see it travels for like 30 odd feet and then seems to open up into a larger corridor. With your large dark vision, you can see there's like you can just see faintly the edge of your dark vision. There are like stalls, and it's like the inside of a warehouse. There's loads of shelves and like storage sheds, things like that.
Hello?
Hello?
Yep.
Okay. For a second, Alex got frozen for me, and he was frozen, itching his face like this, so it looked like he was just like, being like, I was like, okay.
What was the last thing you heard, Alex?
Sorry, what?
What was the last thing you heard?
There's stools.
Like stalls for like animals and like shelves and like storage sheds, that kind of thing.
Cool, okay. So nothing like moving. Just checking.
That you can see in this instant? No.
Okay, cool. I will move up here. Do I have a line of sight on the black ooze? I don't think I do, right?
Just popping that line. There are stalls in that area, I just haven't mapped every thing. You have a line of sight on the black ooze. I'm gonna say at the moment, no. Snow is a big fuck off wolf, and he is directly in your way.
Cool, okay. And then I'm gonna cast shit. Fuck. I don't know what I'm gonna cast.
Just follow the sound of Nute's screams of pain.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast Fairy Fire on something I can see, which is 60 feet away, and I think that's fine. I'm gonna cast. Nope, that's 100 feet away.
God damn it, Alex.
I don't know. I don't know what to do. You know what? I'm gonna keep my notch an arrow, and if anything comes that way from the corridor, I'll shoot at it.
There you go.
That's
nice.
fine. Yeah, I don't know what to do.
With that, Markos, it is over to you. You duck down into this rubble.
Hello.
You can hear Nute yelling off in the distance.
I would like to sneak around the edge here, like so. And I will get to this location. Oh, no, I cannot move through the thing. I will get to this location. I will then, it is within 60 feet of me.
It is?
And so, I would have still been sneaking, or do you want to roll another stealth?
I'm gonna say roll another stealth.
Because it's been a hot minute.
It's been a minute, you're also traversing into a different kind of space.
Okay, that is a 9 on the die, plus 21.
21 hits, for sure.
That was stealth.
Oh, then you're stealthy.
Okay, cool.
That stealth bar.
That was my bonus action hide. I will now take 2 shots at the ooze.
Go for it.
Excuse me, Jordan.
Bang bang.
Not great. 14 and a 16.
14 and 16, they both hit. Its AC is 7.
Oh my god.
I could have sharpshooted both of those, but I didn't. I know now. Okay, first one. Do I get sneak attack?
You do.
Excellent. That is 3 plus 10, 14. That's going to be a total of 18 on the first one. And then the second one is 5. 7 is 5 plus 7. It's 12. 12 on the second one.
Sorry.
Oh wait, it's already taken damage. Colossus Slayer.
It does.
Another 7 on top of that.
That's 7, so that's 37.
Total.
Nice. Dropping now to
36, I think, total, because the first one was like a 14, was it?
first one was 18.
Oh, 18 plus 15 plus 7.
18 plus 12 plus 7.
That's right.
I wrote that down specifically. Yeah, beautiful. You line up, you see this thing like swelling into this large mass, slashing out and burning at at Nute. You line up a shot to make sure it doesn't penetrate over through and go into Nute, and Nute, as you're standing there fending this thing off, there's a large through it as like, you know, like when a bullet goes through ballistics gel and it leaves that big, like slow motion ripple. It's like that, but alive. And a big chunk of it just
splatters.
Yeah, it looks like it's leaking. Those of you that have dissected eyeballs, it's like that kind of like blackish grey jelly and ooze that goes like at the side.
Hold on, you have dissected eyeballs?
Yeah.
In biology, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that everything for you, Markos?
Yes, that is. Thank you.
Alrighty. You're not riding Snow right now, and so Snow will act of his own accord.
Yeah, Snow's gonna act of his own accord. I can just roll for him. That's it. He has like bite attack or the ice breath. You tell me.
Yeah. I mean, you are his charge, so he's actually going to come like close to you. And,
yeah, cool. That sounds good.
hold an action to do a cold breath in the corridor if anything comes close.
Cool.
I'll
That
follow your
sounds
lead.
like a good idea, because
that?
otherwise, like, I think it's a better idea, because otherwise the entrance is very plugged up.
Yeah. Hope, it is over to you. What would you like to do?
I'm going to move my 30 feet of movement so that I'm just kind of inside the corner of the room. And I'm going to fire off a scorching ray at this fella right in front of Nute.
Go for it.
I just need to know how many rays. I have 3.
AC is 7, by the way.
Cool. I rolled raw an 8, an 8, and a 9, so they are all gonna hit, even though they're shit rolls. And each ray does 2d6. Oh, I need to roll a d4, I believe, to see if any of these are radiant.
Yes.
All 3 of them are radiant again, for fuck's sake. I'm never gonna roll actual scorching ray. 23 radiant damage on the black blob.
Nice.
Wild magic is fine.
Good.
And bonus
Nice, and that-
action, I don't think I'm going to use one, but I will just double check that for you.
Alrighty.
Actually, yes. I think I will. I will use one of my healing light die on Nute. You get another d6 of healing.
Oh, thank you.
Alrighty.
Oh my god, I rolled a 1. I'm so sorry.
You know what? I'll take it.
Alright, there you go.
Something.
Is that your cover?
Yeah, done.
Cool. With that, Pariah will stand still.
Really?
Maple and Willow.
Yes.
I will just
What
say
did
we
you-
finished the turn order and it's 3 minutes to half past. Just as timing.
Oh god, we only just got in.
True.
I mean, I feel like
I reckon we can fit in one more round and end at
I'm sure we
20
can
to
kill the
35.
thing.
Yeah, we do a bit more.
Yeah.
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 Let's get
Nice.
Pariah back at least.
Sorry,
Take out the
yeah.
sewers.
Please
Bring
carry on.
Pariah back.
Maple and, well, Willow is going to run his 40 feet? Yeah, he has 40 feet. So I'm going to go here.
Okay.
I know. I'm to go back to the thing.
There you go. Right through.
Yeah, I'm going to go like over there.
Okay.
And Maple is going to bonus action hide.
Sure.
Ooh.
Just duck
Ooh.
behind his head.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's like a 15 plus 11, 24.
We've got a
26.
portable hiding spot.
Its AC is like 7. You're good.
No, that was me hiding. That was me
Hide.
rolling stuff
Right.
to hide.
Like you, yeah.
Now I'm gonna roll to
You're
it.
hidden as fuck. You have advantage on roll because you're hidden.
Yeah, that's a 17 plus 8. Like it's
8 damage.
no, to hit.
To hit, yeah, that hits.
Now I'm gonna roll damage.
Oh, my brain.
There's so much dice. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum.
That's 25 damage.
Alex, I like you singing along with the music.
25 damage. Your arrow centers right in the middle of the large kind of main mass of it that's left after the 2 large areas where it's burned and scorched away and shot by Markos' rifle. Your arrow sinks deep into it, and Nute, you kind of freeze up in fear as it seems to loom all around you and engulf you in one spell bite. And then it goes to the floor as the arrow detonates and just sends like a little waterfall of it over you. Its form seems to dissipate and return to the puddles on the ground.
Oh shit, I killed it!
Yeah.
Oh, hell
I'd
yeah.
like not to go over to the acid puddle, please.
Okay.
People teleports are like, ah, shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go over there. Cool. It's dead, everyone. And it's 29 past.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Before we
Finish.
completely wrap up, I will, as a last
Yeah.
for this session, I'm gonna smack him with a greater restoration.
Yeah.
Not actually smack him, but
It's also gonna walk back with like a little uber, just like.
okay, hold on, and I'm gonna again, smack but not smack Nute with a cure wounds.
Alrighty.
Nute, also, your GF is focusing on healing Pariah, and there is someone else in the party with cure wounds. I'm just saying.
I mean, I was just going up to up to the party in general because I know multiple of you can heal.
I won't waste the spell slot. Whatever, it's fine.
Markos and Hope, tag team, fucking healing Nute.
As you take the diamond dust, draw it across the stone, slightly damp surface of Pariah, and cast the spell, the greyish stone fades to the charcoal black skin of the tall, lanky tiefling. Yay! You see in this moment as he comes back to consciousness, he takes a deep breath and folds over, really glancing around in fear. Oh, hey, bro. Christ.
Christ, who's that?
He looks up at all of you.
Do you mean
across
Petran?
his face, and down his neck, where the large ochre jelly was on him, are just mottled acne scar.
Oh no!
Scarring all down the face and skin.
Oh, it could be worse. Could be worse.
Oh.
He's fine.
There was an acid
happened?
jelly on you when we came in.
What?
We killed it. It's
Christ.
fine. But, yeah.
Christ again. Who the fuck is
There's
Christ?
the.
You mean
He's,
Petran?
looking around frantically.
Could be a demon.
When he sees the large skeleton. What happened?
Oh, you were also petrified. You've been stoned for at least 2 weeks.
Quite a while, yeah.
He straightens his jacket.
We got here as fast as we could.
We did. We had to come back. Yeah, we had to come back from the island.
Also,
stuff
hi.
happens.
Just so you know, I am Nute, by the
yeah,
way. I
this
kind of
is
went
Nute.
through. I changed my aesthetic a little bit.
Yeah, he became shorter.
Right.
That's basically it.
He does a small arcane gesture with his hands, and the scarring vanishes as the familiar, very slight illusion
Yeah.
It's
recoats his appearance.
There's a lot we need to
DM?
work on.
Yes, Markos.
With my chunky 21 passive perception, would I have noticed anything else about him whilst he was fully unillusioned and caught off guard?
Passively, no.
Okay.
If you would like to look closer, you can make a perception check.
Show me.
Not more than my passive. So, not a lot.
But
14.
14. In terms of inspecting him for the things that you have recently come to learn about his nature,
Or suspect, at least.
yeah, you, in the moment he's turning around and looking about himself, and you don't catch a good glimpse. He doesn't bare his teeth to you, and you don't catch a glimpse of anything damning.
Okay.
Ashura.
Ashura will, if he can't see anything in the corridor, he will pet Wolf. Just keep looking, okay? Just stay here. I'll go with the others. And as he arrives, he's like, "Oh, Pariah, you're here. I'm so happy you're fine. Just to make sure, I'm just gonna check around if there is nothing else. And he's gonna put his hand on the floor, and you
Do it.
paladin ability.
Yeah.
Divine sense.
Go for it. What am I looking for?
You're looking for celestial fiends undead within 60 feet. 60 feet.
60 feet. Does it say anything about that you can see or behind barriers?
Yeah, that is not behind tall cover.
All right. I'll put the movie next to Pariah so I can get the range.
I know the location of. Basically.
You know the location. All right. It appears that within that radius, only one entity seems to glow, and you do notice that from your tiefling friend, there does appear to be an air of undeath about him.
Cool. Like an air of undeath, or is it is he undead?
He is an undead.
Okay. It's an air of undeath. It's oh, I'm part undead. Ooh. Okay.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
my
allow you
mom
to
was
differentiate
undead,
How undead he is.
Okay. I look at Hemlock kind of
Yeah,
nothing.
I'm more focusing on Pariah and just making sure he's not
Okay.
Her. I'm giving him. I know I can't see it because he's illusioned, but I'm gonna try and give him a check over and make sure he's okay.
Okay.
He might not have eaten in like 2 weeks. I don't know what happens when you're stoned. Like
Metabolism slows down.
No,
you
when
get really hungry.
When you're wood, at least you don't have to eat. I'm not sure about
when
stone
you're
specifically,
stoned,
but I imagine it's not too different.
You get really hungry.
As you guys are standing around and attending to this freshly unpetrified, seemingly undead tiefling, preparing yourselves to venture forth to the rest of this seemingly abandoned burrow and find what it is you seek, that is where we'll end tonight's session.
Yay!
Thank you so much for the multiple raids and for everyone that has joined us during this beginning little taster of this burrow. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to scroll down a little bit into our Twitch. All of our socials are there. Our Discord is there in the chats and everything. So get on those. Follow us all. We're super active during the weeks and super active on the Discord. So come hang out with us and join our little nerdy D&D family. Aside from that, I don't think I've got. Mini Up Monday will hopefully be on Monday, and hopefully everything will work, and we'll be able to complete our second part of our Monster of the Week two-shot thing.
As always, thank you very much to the Cognitive Merchant for supporting us as a Love Baby stream. They make lovely dice bags and dice trays and lovely accessories out of leather and lovely things. So you should go and check them out. They have an Etsy and their website, and they're good.
Go check them out at cognitivemerchant.co.uk.
I just wanted to say Monday is a Monster of the Week horror-themed campaign set in an Arctic wilderness. Everyone here except David is in it, and it's at 6:30 p.m. UK time, 1:30 p.m. EST. I don't have any other time zones off the top of my head, but I figured if you did want to tune in, you might want a little more info. So just have that on.
It's gonna be very spooky, very cold. Bring your coats.
Put
big coats on.
Put the coats on.
Put your parker on.
Beautiful. Alrighty, well, thank you guys for joining us. We hope to see you guys next time. Bye.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.